What's up everyone, my name is Reno and welcome to my channel. I am a variety content creator. I do things like video game plays, I do shorts and short films, and I do paranormal reaction videos, which is what you've clicked on right now. We're going to be reacting to The Boys at the Black Swan Inn. I don't know where this Black Swan Inn is. It's a very common name for inns. I can say that for a fact because there's a Black Swan Inn right down the road from me. And that place is also haunted. And I hope to one day be able to bring you guys with me to investigate there, right? Like, you can actually see how I do my investigations and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I can't do that without your help. And the way that you can help is free. You can hit that like and subscribe button. That's all you gotta do. Hit the like and subscribe button. It lets me know that you really enjoy this content and that you want to see more of it from me. And it just gives me a lot of validation. It also, in the future, will be able to help me with my crippling energy drink addiction. Today we're going to be drinking a white monster. The best monster, some might say. But of course we're going to do that quick ASMR. Get all them sounds. And like I say on my TikToks, which you can also go find a bunch of dumb videos that I do on there. Sniff test. Love the smell of a white monster. Perfect. But without further ado, let's get into the reaction video.
This doll is bad juju. The Shadow Man, I would like to talk to you. We've only been here in this room for like 10 minutes.
Why do you want us to get out?
I don't think anyone's ever done this. I'm gonna die? What? I'm pretty sure we were being watched.
The f was that?
Was that one of you two?
I felt like something was pressing down on my shoulders.
Got a really nasty feeling opening up this door.
I don't really like it in here, dude.
I think Sebastian just arrived.
Welcome back to The Boys, or should I say the men.
The men.
The men.
Josh and Molly, they're not here today. Today we are at Victoria's Black Swan Inn, a place with a very, very complicated and dark history.
There's been so many things that have happened on this property that we're gonna try and cover as many of those themes and topics throughout the video.
Because we have access to literally this entire property.
The whole place is where the Battle of Salado took place in 1842.
Ooh, say that again?
The Battle of Salado?
I can never say it like that.
I love it when you say it like that.
Can't say it.
The Battle of Salado. I didn't say like him. I do want to, let's point out a few things. So it looks like we're going to be doing both an indoor and an outdoor investigation, both of which will have their own, problems and troubles that could arise from this, more so with the outside. As you can clearly hear right now, even while they're talking, there is a lot of background noise. There's a lot of crickets. You might hear owls, other nocturnal animals that might be running around that are trying to keep away from them because they don't like people. But it can contaminate a lot of your audio that you get when you are outside, so you need to be very careful of that. Indoors, I don't know where they say Victoria. There's so many Victorias. I don't exactly know where it is. I will actually look it up really quick. Okay, so they are currently in Texas right now. So this is Victoria, Texas. So yeah, again, it's going to be outside stuff. You're going to get a lot of background noise that you're going to have to be able to try to differentiate between what you're hearing is just nature and could it be something paranormal. But let's continue. We'll go on. We'll let them explain some more stuff.
Like that, dude.
There was a lot of blood and massacre of both Texans and Mexicans. Apparently there's ghosts of children.
I do this often too, where like I explain something that then they bring up. I guess I didn't have to look up that it was in Texas because I would have been able to confer Texas v. Mexico that they are in Texas. But we'll continue on.
Children, particularly one child,
Gustav.
Gustav.
He likes to play a lot of jokes. He loves to look through windows at you. So there was also a man down by the creek where the bridge is. There was a man who drowned his wife as early as 2015.
And then we're gonna end the video by going to where the Watchers are, which is a part of the property that's a wooded area that apparently is where the Native American spirits are.
And according to the lady who owns this place, nobody has ever actually been able to bring themselves to go into the woods. Every time someone gets there, Joy has had everyone come back and say, we will not step foot in those woods, just because of the eerie feeling they get. So, if you want to see us go into those woods, stay till the end.
That's actually pretty fascinating. It could also just be a very tall claim. Just like to kind of like hype it up more and stuff like that. But I will say there is something very psychological that's kind of like hardwired into our brains, just from, thousands and thousands of years ago. That is, hey, woods at night, bad. Don't go woods at night. Bad thing happen at night, die. So our brain, 10,000 years later, go, hey, wood bad. Me no animal out there. But me brain no, wood bad. It's also incredibly fun if you can do this, if you can go out into the woods at night, somewhere safe, right, where you can, easily get back to like your car or something like that, and just sit in the silence. The trees, they talk. They speak. You can hear the trees talking to each other. I know I sound crazy. I'm the village crazy lady. That's my job. But trust me, it is both eerie but also beautiful.
Welcome to the main house. We're gonna take you through room by room. Let's go explore. We haven't seen any of this yet. I'm excited to see what we come across, dude, because some of these rooms look so scary. Look down this hallway.
Do you guys want to go first?
Yeah.
Really get the full brunt?
Come on, Juicy. Hold my hand, bro.
Here you go. Go ahead.
All right, and audience, keep a lookout for the windows because apparently there's little kids that look through the windows.
This place is ancient, dude.
Bro, hang on, walk in here.
Oh, dude, why is there always creepy dolls, dude?
Hell no.
There's there's more over there, bro.
That's the one that's supposedly haunted.
Really?
I don't look that haunted to me.
She kind of looks like she's about to throw up.
Yeah,
Okay, so they're mentioning, these porcelain dolls, these lifelike dolls. Again, that's another thing that's kind of like psychological in our brains. It is called the uncanny valley effect, where we look at something and deep down in our brains, we're like, that's not right. It looks like me, but I can tell that that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like a human, but our brains instinctually know, like, that's not a human, which means I need to be on guard. I need to be wary. And it happens a lot with dolls because they look like they should be real. Like, these look like they could be actual people. Like, they look like they could talk. We know they can't because they're made out of plastic or porcelain or whatever they're made out of. But our brains can't get that completely. Like, they can't understand that completely. So there's a part of our brain that's just like, but what if? We gotta be careful. I also would like to point out, if you notice too, while they're in there, how quiet it is inside this building. Normally, when you go into a building, you can hear, just the background noise of things, appliances, air conditioners. I had to turn mine off. I'm going to start sweating here in a little bit. But it is eerily quiet in here, so I think we might be able to get some good EVPs. Maybe.
She's having a bad hair day.
I don't know if we should be talking all this shit about the one haunted doll in the room.
Nah, maybe.
People actually stay in here.
Oh yeah.
Why? I don't know.
Hey, look at me, bro. White people are dumb.
This is scary. It just looks scary.
It feels off.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about this house is that it's like everything's original.
Honestly, for me, the scariest part of this room is just the fact that like the ceiling panel has been ripped up, which means that they've had like water damage and probably mold at some point, and that's scarier than any ghost.
You know?
Yes.
For one, Two, something that I think is really interesting is there's artifacts as old as 5,000 BC that have been found on this property. Yeah.
Whoa. Original stains.
Those are original stains. 100%. And hopefully you and me can put a couple new original stains on here tonight.
If you give me $5, I'll smell that.
Shoot, Apple Pay, dog. We should take a sniff. What's it smell like?
It smells a little pissy, dude.
Does it?
It does smell a little pissy.
Wow, it actually does. I really went in way too hard on that. It does actually.
That's a little surprising. You would think that if this is an inn, they've washed that. So maybe somebody pissed on it recently. That's even more gross.
They smell pissy. Yeah. This is the f***ed up room.
Why did you call this the f***ed up room?
Because this is where everything bad happened.
What bad has what are you talking about?
So this doll, in particular, is bad juju. And when I say that, I mean it was so bad, they put her in this trunk and buried her for over 20 years. They then dug it back up. Once they dug it back up, weird shit started happening again, so they put her in this case and no one's allowed to open it. When I was here last time, this shit, any REM pod, cat ball, everything would go off every single time you got near that shit. You would set it right there, ask a question, and it would go off.
All right, let's do it then. I'll be right back.
So that's really interesting. I'm curious as to why they dug the doll back up. If the doll was such a problem that they were so terrified that they felt the need to bury it, which, if it is a sentient spirit, would probably piss it off. Like, you've disrespected it, basically. And then you bring it back 20 years later. That spirit's been stewing for 20 years. He's getting pissed off. It's getting mad. And then all these things start happening, so you lock it up in a glass case. It is also kind of giving, like, Annabelle-ish type vibes. Annabelle, though, did not look like that, nor did it look like it does in the movie. It's a Raggedy Ann doll. It might still be missing. I think it went missing. And I don't remember if they found it or not. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious to see what they're gonna find when he comes back with this stuff.
Oh, he's going straight for the REM pod.
All right, let's see. I couldn't find the cat balls. I got too scared over there by myself.
With the owners.
Cat balls also, I would not use them as paranormal devices. They are toys. They're meant for your cat to play with. A lot of old buildings, right? They're not going to be perfectly flat too, so you can like put a ball down and then it will just start rolling, and people will be like, "Oh my God, it's a spirit!" And it's like, no, it's physics. Ball round, floor slant, and ball go slide. Them lighting up could very well just be the batteries. Batteries are getting old. The batteries are doing a quick surge just to make sure that they're working. They light up. It's very difficult to get like concrete answers with them.
Said is to put a REM pod near her and then put one in the hallway. Those are the two big areas.
Wait, make sure 0.
So let's go over what they're using real quick. That device that he just put down on the floor is called a REM pod. You see that antenna? It creates an electromagnetic field. And basically what happens is if something breaks that electromagnetic field, it can set off those lights and those sounds. It also has a temperature gauge in the center. The temperature gauge will tell you when temperature has dropped. It does not tell you when it rises, but it tells you when it drops. And that's usually a sign that a spirit is around. Now, a couple other things I want to point out in this room. Several Jesus iconographies, which if there is a dark spirit, just the pictures alone, the crucifixes, all those things could anger the spirits and could cause them to create more mischief and wreak more havoc. The other thing we can see right next to, I don't remember what his name is, the guy with the bandana that we can fully see, there's a mirror. And I believe On the opposite side of there is either a hallway or another door, and that can create a sort of portal which can allow spirits to come through. Normally you would see it with 2 mirrors, and you can actually do this at home at your own risk. If you were to take like a handheld mirror and go into your bathroom and hold it up to the mirror there, and you angle it just right, you can see an infinite number of mirrors. And that essentially helps create a portal that spirits can slip through and slip into your home. Now, you can do that at your own risk. I'm not telling you you have to. Do it at your own risk. But with the Jesus iconography, the dark spirit supposedly possessing the doll, and the mirror, you have a trifecta of just energy that could help create more stuff for paranormal evidence. I'm curious to see, because they did just say, make sure you set the REM pod to 0. That's basically getting a flat line, so that way just the everyday electromagnetic energy in the air, right? So anything coming from wires or, appliances shouldn't be affecting it. We do see there are some wires going across the floor here. Who knows what that's going to. I'm also curious as to why this painting of Jesus that we see is blocking a door. I'm hoping we can see what the room is on the other side. You can't see it because it's behind my camera. Let me actually just... We'll move over here, right? We can see, there's a door here. And, I don't know where this door is leading. But I am very curious.
Yeah, so go ahead and 0 real quick. Make sure it's 0'd. You gotta hit the 0 button. Bruh. You gotta hit the left button. Oh, that's the temperature. What the?
That's not the temperature.
I can't make this shit up, dude. We're gonna do this real quick, okay? We are going to... Yeah, I was about to say, rescrew.
Rescrew the antenna back on.
Yup. Bro, if it goes off again, I'm done already. Yeah, what the f?
Hold up. Okay. Ready? All right. So.
Okay, so I like this, right? They're using their equipment, right? It's not working the way it should be. Could it be paranormal? Possibly. Could it be something structurally? Could it be something, physical? Is there an issue with the antenna? Let's remove the antenna, let's screw it back on, let's reset the whole thing. I like that. I like seeing investigators do that. It's the whole point of going out for paranormal investigation is to try to find evidence. But it's also to be able to debunk the things that are clearly man-made or something that's not paranormal, right? So why is there a thumping sound coming from the attic? Could it be a ghost? Could it be the pipes? Every time the heater kicks on, there's a pipe that's just rattling a bit. Those are the things that you want to look for when you are watching a paranormal investigator or when you yourself are going out and investigating things. So I like that they are fiddling with the device to try to make sure that it's not a mechanical issue that's causing it to go off like this.
It's working perfectly fine.
Hang on. Get the range right, the same range we had on there.
And we'll 0 it.
0 it out.
Perfectly fine. Yeah, it's working great. Set it down and 0 it, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Dude, what the f? I told you, I can't. What the f is that? I can't make this shit up, dog. I can't. What the f? They buried her in the box underground, and they brought it back. What the f is going on? Wait, can I see the EMF reader?
Yeah, I was about to turn it off.
Okay. We haven't even turned off the lights yet.
So an EMF reader is a much more simplistic version of a REM pod. Basically, it's got five different color lights on it. The stronger an electromagnetic field that it picks up, the brighter the lights become. So you can use that to try to ask questions of spirits, and they can fluctuate the lights by messing with the electromagnetic field around it. You can buy these at Home Depot, Amazon. They're not that expensive. They're $50 maybe. You will see sometimes some old school electricians might say that they were useful for finding where wires are frayed in the walls and stuff like that, because those are going to create an electromagnetic field. But yeah, very simple devices. They can go off, but they can also just randomly fluctuate too. It's, again, you need concrete questions and concrete answers. So you need to ask, hey, if there's a spirit here, can you make this light up? And then it starts lighting up, and then it stops lighting up. You should also, if you are going to use one, when you start your paranormal investigation, you should do a walkthrough of the entire house with it on, so that way you can get a baseline reading of where the electromagnetic field is in this house, right? So sometimes you could have one room, like the room that they're in right now, where the electromagnetic field might be pretty strong because there's exposed wires in the walls, there's appliances that are running. Who knows what it is. But then you could go to another room where there's nothing. And you do that so that way you know later on when you come back, hey, when we were in the bedroom, we didn't get anything on our initial sweep. It was at a 0. And now it keeps lighting up whenever we ask questions. So you know that it's not something inside the room mechanically that's causing this to light up.
What the is going on? What?
Told you, bro. It happens. It's this doll in particular.
Hang on. It's not going off right now. This is a motion detector.
Yeah.
This will react to
Motion
coming closer to the antenna.
I mean, the EMF reader right now isn't going off, but the REM pod is going insane.
It's going bananas.
One more time,
Hit the 0 on it.
so that it resets everything.
And also, too, like stomping and...
Well, that's me getting close to it. But.
Yeah. Well, now you got a reason. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh. It's going to purple, dude.
I told you, this room's nuts.
What the is going on? Wait. I'm gonna go get the second REM pod.
I was just about to say the same thing. Yeah. I'll come with you and get the cat balls.
We've only been here in this room for like 10 minutes. All I did was spit one piece of fact that happened last time.
We've got cat balls as well. We're starting already.
I was about to say, like,
I'm not gonna miss an opportunity to like.
Should we start turning off lights?
Yeah, turn the lights off.
Okay, so we were giving you guys the tour, but things are happening already.
We can't miss the opportunity to do things. Members only. We are setting up a 360 camera that's going to be recording everything around the room.
I don't think anyone's ever done this, so we had the idea of putting a 360 camera in the middle of the room, uploading a 360 video to YouTube, so when things are happening, if you're a member, you can go watch that footage and see the entire room, everyone that's in it, everything that's happening, so you don't, Dylan's not on a soundboard in the background or something, or hitting a drum or something.
If you guys see something in that 360 footage, let us know.
And again, that will be for members.
I'm curious if any members are watching this video, right? Did they catch anything with the 360? I'm not a member. I can't afford to be a member. I'm very poor. Again, you guys can, support me for free by hitting that like and subscribe button and allow me to buy more energy drinks. But yeah, I'm curious to see if the 360 got anything. I even if I was a member, probably would not watch the 360. Just that little pan that they did right there where they showed the 360 made me incredibly dizzy. I don't know how long I could stomach watching that. But it is cool to see that they're going to have that set up. I'm assuming the whole time they're here, so that way when they're not in the room, it's still recording and hopefully picking things up.
And we're going to try to do this going forward, I think, with every ghost investigation that we do. So on top of all of the bonus content, extended cuts, when we pull full security camera, there's so many things that we upload to members, the raw Estes method audio. Go become a member, and let's see if the second REM pod freaks the out. Okay, narrator is going to switch off the lights now. And we're going to do just a little bit of investigating and just see what's what. So I want to see first if the other REM pod goes up. So I'm going to set the range to max. It's zeroed. It...
Oh, man. They're both going off. No.
So, the others. This is nuts.
All right. Hold up. This is the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm just bringing this one. Hold on. I need.
Okay, so here's my slight issue so far with this. It keeps going off, but what's happening is they are turning it on, they're setting it to 0, and then their hand is breaking that field. So, like, I would like them to do that and just trust that it's set to 0 and working, and then not move next to it and hope that it picks something up. I'm assuming they're doing it, I know, to make sure that the device is working, but it lends a little bit of doubt to the credibility of it being a paranormal haunting in this room.
I need to test it.
I'm gonna put this over.
It's zeroed out.
All right, let me zero this guy.
That is going off on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Also notice that once after you set them down, the balls are still going.
No, well, I just need to reset it.
Okay, there you go. Okay, we're good.
Okay, these balls only light up when there's motion.
Okay, but it's like, do you guys see what I mean now with the REM pods, right? They set them to 0 and then they didn't put their hands in that field. So now they're not going off as much. So I'm wondering if maybe it was just freaking out because it detected that motion.
This is one room. This is one room. I'm getting a headache from this, dude. This is a lot really quick.
We are getting some activity. Let's
Do we want to
stay calm for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Let's ask questions. If there's anyone here with us, can you give us a sign? Easy question to start off with.
Classic.
Okay. Thank you. There is another REM pod on the other side of the room by the doll. It's a red light. If you see it, are you able to touch it? Not that one, the other one. There's two. They are figuring that one out.
All right.
That cat ball just, nobody moved.
That cat ball just started going off. That one's going to yellow. They're really liking the one in the hallway. If you like the one in the hallway, would you mind getting closer to it? Really see if you can touch it? You can do it.
Wait, hold up.
You can do it.
It stopped now.
It stopped. Are you scared of the light? Is that?
So this is interesting. So it could be a couple of things. It could be, one, this is just malfunctioning because it is kind of like a steady signal, right, that it's getting. It could just be a malfunction. It could be that if it is a spirit, could be that little boy that they said likes to play pranks, right, and he's just kind of pranking on him. They did say that they found artifacts on the property here that date back 5,000 years, or to 5,000 BC, I think they said. One of those two. It could be a very, very, very old spirit that's just like, what in the... This thing lights up, and it's not fire. It's not fire, but it makes sound and it makes light. And they're just having the time of their life. They're like, holy shit, this is amazing. But yeah, pretty interesting so far. The cat ball lighting up again could have just been, it's a toy. They're probably very cheaply made. But who knows? It hasn't been moving, right? So we can see that it's not really like... It hasn't rolled anywhere, so the floor doesn't seem to be too slanted. You can hear the floorboards creaking every time that they shift their weight. which is always something you have to be careful about when you are doing investigations, because you need to be able to tell when you are looking over your audio if it's you guys moving or if it's, you know, something else that's moving.
Is that it?
All right, so this is a room that we'll definitely come to investigate a little bit later.
Yeah.
When things get...
When you said that, the EMF went off.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a room that wants to be in... If there's anyone here, you want us to investigate this room, can you make this green light go off? There it is.
Yeah, went up a little bit.
Yeah.
We can try other methods. We can try to do the Estes here. You know what?
Oh, there you go.
I brought a thermal camera.
Bro just had a thermal camera in his pocket.
I just want to see
The doll.
under thermal camera.
Do you imagine you look through the thermal camera, it's just a pair of eyes staring back at
Hang on,
you?
let me turn it on.
Again, we're just here to talk tonight with anyone who wants to talk or tell their story. I'm sure you're familiar with people coming in and these devices and things around the room. Please feel free to communicate with us and interact with them in any way that you find meaningful. And hopefully some stories can be heard tonight.
All right, editor.
There you go. What?
Why is it all...
It's got a 0.
It's got a 0 out?
Yeah. Just sometimes when you move it around, you gotta let it sit.
No, it like when you point it at the doll, the whole thing goes red.
That's your reflection.
Is it?
Wait, what the f? Wait, I'm moving my arm. What the f? Dude, it just moved from left to right.
Wait, that could have been...
No, that's the reflection of the camera. Yeah, can you move camera, Dylan or Brayden?
Okay, so let's talk about this, right? They're using a thermal camera, which is on their phone right now. I don't know how well the phone app ones work. Actual thermal cameras are like thousands of dollars. They're really not worth it. Most of the evidence that you would find isn't going to really amount to anything. If you find any evidence at all on it. But basically the way that a thermal camera works is it shows you varying temperatures and it maps it out that way. So usually the brighter colors like orange, yellow, white, and red are hot temperatures. And the darker colors like purples, blues, and blacks are cold temperatures. So your hope is to find some sort of figure, a shape of a human, of a person in the field of the thermal camera, right? So you can kind of see this like bright yellow spot here in the center. That is the reflection off of the glass of the cameraman or of them, right? So that's one of the issues with thermal cameras is it does pick up reflections because reflections also show heat. Normally, the belief is that with a spirit, they're going to be much colder colors. So your blacks, blues, and purples, like your deep purples. These kind of bright purples over here are still warm spots. But the colder the spot is, the darker the color is. And so if you can get a figure mapped out that is like blue and in a sea of orange, you know that there's a very, very cold figure standing there. Again, most of the time when you see thermal imaging stuff during investigations, they tend not to find anything. They're useful if you are, say, like outside and you want to do it then, because then you can actually use it to see animals, right? Like a fox or a bobcat maybe. Like it'll pick up on their heat signatures and you can actually see where they are, so that way you know, okay, hey, maybe we don't go over to that part of the field because there's an animal there. Or, you know, we hear this weird sound and we look out there and there's clearly a fox running around and they make the most weirdest sounds ever. They're also used largely by like search and rescue teams, so that way they can see like, hey, there's a person here, there's a body here, we can get them out. I don't know how well the phone ones work.
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah. Okay,
that's the reflection on the glass where the doll is.
Yeah. I was like, the doll's red.
And then that's our reflection over there. Yeah. Okay. So no, that is not anything paranormal there. But what's crazy is that when you point it at the room, when you point it over here, it looks normal, like it's supposed to. When you point it at the doll,
It's immediately warm.
it immediately gets extremely warm. Everything does.
Could it be the mirrors? Try and make sure that we debunk
Yeah,
as much
yeah.
as we can. That we're not just like.
So it could be the mirrors. It could be this vent up here is blowing out warm air. Even if, everything's off, there's still going to be air circulating through the vents, and it could be blowing warm air towards that direction. It's also glass. It tends to reflect heat, but also retain heat. I don't know. It's weird. I don't fully understand how glass works when it comes to heat retention. But my guess is it's probably the vent.
It's hard to get anything other than the phone because there's a reflection on it. Okay, so the thermal camera is not going to work for anything with glass.
Gotcha. Good to know. Again, we're not a bunch of hacks over here at the Boys Channel. We always try to disprove pretty much anything that we do. So,
all right, look, we're not going to throw everything at the first room.
Yeah. But this is a good...
Which is what I like to see. I like to see people try to debunk their stuff. That is one of the issues that I have with, like, Sam and Colby, for instance, right? They don't try to debunk anything. They just react to things. Like, I react to them. But no, I do like that they are trying to debunk things. And I do like seeing them try to debunk things.
Well, the REM pod stopped going off over there.
Yeah. The activity stopped over here.
It was almost like someone was just like peeking in, just at the doorway, seeing what was going on.
Yeah. Well,
I wonder if it was the Shadow Man.
Ooh, wait, what? The Shadow Man?
Oh, yeah, Wait, did I not tell you about the Shadow Man?
The Shadow Man?
Yeah.
what?
Cool. There's a Shadow Man here.
Not
There's always a Shadow Man, dude. What the
So,
There is always a Shadow Man, and that is because shadows are an easier form for spirits to manifest in. It doesn't require them to have to use so much energy to show themselves completely. They just show up as a shadow or a mist or a black cloud, fog, whatever you want to call it. Usually, shadow men, not always the friendliest, but it also depends, because sometimes there are shadow creatures, shadow beings, that just kind of exist. And they just kind of like show up, and they'll look at you, but from afar, and like they're scary because like, hey, it's a shadowy being, but they're usually not like malicious. They're not mean. They're more like, hey, the hell's that over there? Kind of like if you were to see a ghost, you would be like, hey, is that a fucking ghost? The shadow creatures are kind of like, hey, is that fucking human? Shadow men, shadow women, the spirits of negative energy who like to appear and try to focus into a shadow to scare you, those ones are usually mean, but not always.
it likes to wander around the property, but it's mainly focused in here. And if you're sitting at the table and you look towards the hallway, sometimes you can see someone peering in and looking, staring right at you, and then they disappear.
Great. That's awesome. I love that, dude. That is really good for you and me and Eddie and
Yeah.
Yay, Ghost Adventure. Yay!
I hate that.
The tour continues. There is one more thing before we do that I just want to show you.
What?
Come here really quick.
Okay.
Come on over here.
You ready? What the is that?
That is the chair with the scrying mirror in it.
So this is the room where Hall Park Street Jr. hung himself. Just like Epstein hung himself, kind of.
Hold on. We asked for the name, not the location. Hall Park Street?
Jr., yeah.
Yeah. No, that's his actual name. His government given name.
Homie's a whole location.
Yeah. Homies are recent on my GPS, dude.
His birth certificate's on Google Maps.
So the theory is because he hung himself with a necktie with his hands tied behind his back, that somebody had hung him and tried to fake it. And weirdly enough, it was ruled a suicide right away.
Yeah.
They looked at a guy with his hands tied around his back who had hung himself.
And they're like, yep.
And they're like, yeah, suicide.
100%.
It was probably someone of importance who killed him, and they probably know exactly who it was. It happens all the time. Small towns, right? Where they're like, oh, there's no homicides in the small towns. If you look at the suicide rate, though, about a third of them is probably actually homicides, and they know exactly who did it, but it's like, oh, he's such a prominent figure, or she's got connections to so and so, and like we can't, it's easier, and we don't have to do nearly as much paperwork if we just call it a suicide, right? Even today, right? Like there are lynchings that happen in public, and these people are not committing suicide, and you guys know exactly who I'm talking about. And they're ruled as a suicide immediately, instead of them having to be like, maybe it was a homicide. But they also mentioned that this is a scrying room. Now, scrying is a pretty interesting thing. It is completely impossible to document, though, right? You and I could go start scrying, right? And we could be filming it. We will not be able to document anything aside from us doing the experiment. And what scrying is you sit down in a dark room. Sometimes you can light candles. Most of the time people just sit in a dark room and just let their eyes adjust, and you look into a mirror or a reflective surface, right? And you can ask questions, and hopefully you get a response from the spirits, and they will show you things that are happening. Now again, because it's all things that only you can see, right? It's not like actually happening on the mirror or on the reflective surface. It's the spirits are showing it to you through your eyes, basically. So it's completely impossible to document what exactly people are seeing. So a lot of people say that it's just kind of mumbo jumbo, right? So let's see. I wonder if they're going to try scrying at all tonight. I'd be very curious to see that.
So he died in that room.
Yes, and if you, what the owner Joy says is the goal for you is to, whether you do an Estes method or not, is to stay in there with the lights off by yourself for at least 5 minutes.
Damn it, I did it at the last house.
I'll do it. Fine. I'll.
Okay, so they mentioned the Estes method, right? So that is one form of, I guess you could even kind of consider it scrying, because what it is you would put your headphones on. Though normally you would blindfold yourself, so it's kind of technically not scrying. But you put your headphones on, and those headphones are connected to a spirit box that is constantly cycling through radio signals, which we will talk about later when they actually pull one out. And then somebody is asking questions, and the person who's doing the Estes method with the headphones on cannot hear what those questions are. And it's their job to relay any words that come through via the spirit box, right? So my guess is they're probably going to have them shut the door somewhat and then look into the mirror with the headphones on, and then try to answer questions from that, and then say what they're possibly seeing. I know the last video I reacted to, I believe they were at the Whaley house. They did one where they had ping pong balls cut in half and placed over their eyes, and then a red light shining on top of the person doing the Estes method. So I'm curious to see how they're going to do it here.
Do it if you want me to. No, it's too late. It's been done.
It's been decided.
All right, gentlemen. We're going right back into that room, actually, because there was a lot of stuff happening, and I feel like we got it. We have to. In this one hallway, you can sometimes see a shadowy figure of a man peer in through the doorway and stare at you, and then disappear. Either that, or sometimes if you look down the hallway, you might see it run at you. So we're gonna have a fun time. It'll be great.
I don't want a f***ing hug from the Shadow Man.
Yeah, look at that.
I do. I will give the Shadow Man a big ol' hug and a big ol' kiss on the forehead.
With a light on, just into darkness.
Yeah, that's up.
Yeah, that sucks. All right.
I'm not going in there first, bro. What the
I'll go in.
Okay.
Weirdo.
All right, where should we sit around the table?
So
I call this chair.
Okay, I'll call this one. So I would say definitely we put one REM pod. We put one REM pod anywhere we want. One in, like, not just at the doorway, but in the hallway.
Okay.
So if it goes off, it'll be a little extra.
Oh, dude, going in this hallway with the lights off?
Oh, it's nuts. I'd say still keep it close to the door so that way we can hear it.
This is.
Did you bring the EMF?
Yeah, I brought the f***ing EMF, dude.
They're in the room? Is that what that
I think
said?
it just said they're in the room.
Did they just... Hell no.
I hold on. I was just setting it up. I haven't started yet.
If there are any guests or spirits of this house that would like to join us in this room, we would like to communicate with you. Or any spirits of this land prior to this house being established, we would like to communicate. Holy shit.
Yeah, you're...
The EMF is like going up to yellow. Oh my god, it just went to red. Dude, what the f?
It's just going. It's been going the whole time. They both went off at the same time. The moment it started speaking Spanish.
The moment what started speaking Spanish? You heard Spanish?
Yeah. Did you not?
They both went to red the moment it did.
Okay, so they like Spanish. ¿Hablan español?
I heard it just say yup. When he said, do you speak Spanish? Hola, bueno, hablo español, right? Hablo español. I heard it go, yup. Interesting. There are some people who believe that spirits can transcend languages, right? So you could be talking to a Spanish ghost, right? But you can ask questions in English and it can respond to you in English because language transcends the barrier. It's personally, I believe if you're going to another area where they speak a different language, chances are the ghost isn't going to understand English. Especially if it's like an old ghost. Nowadays, maybe, like if it was like a recent ghost, like English is what, the second most spoken language in the world, I think, after Mandarin. And that's just because of how much trade and all the colonization that England did and the Americas did. But yeah, I definitely heard it say yup after he said, do you speak Spanish?
It's going up to yellow.
Do you think Spanish would work on this?
Maybe.
I don't know. Watch out. Si hay alguien aquí que se quiere comunicar con nosotros, déjenos saber su presencia.
Sebastian, this is your house. And we've heard you also aren't too fond of people being here sometimes and in the barn. If you are here, could you give us a sign? Maybe sit down at the table with us? I'm sure you're familiar with all these devices. You can interact with any of them. Also like to extend the invitation to Betsy as well, his wife. If you would like to...
They haven't mentioned either of those names. Interesting.
join us in this room, please make your presence known.
They say not me.
Yeah.
To the doll that is currently behind the glass, can you tell us your name?
Your EMFs. Whoa, they both just,
Both of them? Maybe it is the doll.
The weird noise that we heard on the radio just now, was that you trying to contact with us?
Whoa. Whoa, both the EMFs are going up the same f***ing time, dude. What the f***?
I wouldn't.
I hate that.
You wouldn't what?
Interact with that creepy doll?
So you're saying there's like another
Someone being like,
someone else saying like I wouldn't.
Well, because earlier I asked if Betsy or Sebastian here, and they said they were someone else.
Yeah.
Is that you, Sebastian, trying to warn us about the doll?
I think it's someone either that isn't Sebastian or Betsy trying to say I want it with the doll. The EMF just went up to red when I said that.
I think you're right.
Mine literally went all the way up.
Is the doll possessed?
Whoa. Yep.
Demon? Is that what that just?
I think that just said demon.
Dude, the EMFs are going f***ing crazy.
Interesting. The doll could be possessed by a demon. I will say, nowadays it's very common for every place to have a quote-unquote demon, because it helps drive activity to get people to show up, right? Especially if it's a TV show, right? Like the TV show is going to say, hey, this place is haunted by demons. And it might not necessarily be haunted by demons. It could just be that it is a small child haunting the place. But because the network wants more people to tune in and click and watch the show and buy their product, which is the show, they're going to embellish a lot of it. And there's some big name shows that do this. Ghost Adventures. A lot of paranormal investigators online, right, will say, hey, this place is, there's possibly a demon, there's evil spirits here. It's not always the case, and it can't always be the case, because statistically speaking, not everything can be evil and demonic. Sometimes it's just a dude's ghost, and he's just there, and he's just trapped because he didn't feel accomplished in life, and now his spirit is stuck here. Normally when things come and get possessed, it's usually a demon. Ghosts themselves can't actually possess you. But demons can. And it's varied as to whether or not you need to allow them to possess you, or whether or not they can just break your spirit down over time and then you're so weak that they can just do it naturally. But yeah, could it be a demon? Yes. Is everything a demon? No.
Are you possessed by a demon? Is that why they bury you? That was a no. Like a f***ed up no.
That was a... I don't think you were talking to the doll, dude. The doll's handcuffed with, like...
It just said no. Again. There's no.
So something else is in here.
Are you human? Were you human?
Fading. I heard fading.
Yo, that guy went off.
That guy went off. Oh, I heard fading. When you said, were you human, I heard fading.
Hang on. I'm turning this off.
Wait,
The REM pod went off?
the REM pod went off.
In the hallway?
Yes.
So you said, are you human, were you human, and it said fading. Really strong.
I heard maybe.
You heard maybe?
Maybe or fading. It could have been both. I heard maybe.
Wait, so if it's not quite yo, what if it's a shadow? Shadow man. Made me ask.
Shut up, man.
Just saying, it could.
We should go to the hallway.
Here, wait, let's just call out.
Okay.
Is there somebody in the hallway? Could you walk over that red light again?
Yeah.
I heard tale that there is a entity known as the Shadow Man.
That REM pod just went off when you said.
I heard there is an entity known as the Shadow Man here. Are you in the hallway right now? Would you like to come in?
Okay.
I'm turning this back on.
I have a game.
Okay, before they turn that back on, I have to bring up one thing. They keep putting the sound of a Geiger counter. Is that what it's called? The thing that detects radiation. That little, staticky sound that you hear when they mention that the EMF detector is going off. EMF detectors don't do that. Not these ones, at least. They just light up. They don't make sound. And we can see that too because there are times where it does light up and it doesn't make any sound. And I know that they're doing it just to add ambiance and stuff like that. I wish they didn't, because it is a little tricky. I also have a theory, and this is just my theory. It has more to do with the way that our brains are hardwired from thousands of years of evolution. When we're looking down a long hallway or into another room that's dark, our brains are like, hey, there could be something there, a predator. So naturally we feel uneasy and on edge because of that. And I'm wondering if that's what happens a lot of times where people are like, yeah, this hallway is haunted. It's because it's dark and it's long, and who knows where that predator could be hiding in there. At least that's what our brains are thinking. But I don't know how I would actually test that. probably have to get a psychology degree at some point, and I can't afford to do that. But yeah, let's see if they get any more stuff on the spirit box.
Theory. I have a game theory. It came this way over here.
Yep. It might have just sat down with us.
Yeah, because it's literally like that went off, then this went off.
Narrator, do me a favor. Open the chair up.
I got you. Oh, cameraman's got hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
All right, let's try this again. Is this the Shadow Man? We want to know your name. Did you say Tim?
I heard Tim. It's a dumb name.
There are those who call me Tim.
For Shadow Man.
Is your name Tim? No. No way that dude.
Hands off the table.
Tim is a very powerful sorcerer and master of all things arcane. I would not anger him.
Tim, if that's you,
I'm sorry I called your name dumb, Tim.
No, hold on. Tim, if that is you, could you please stop touching the device? We just want confirmation.
Tim, back off of the device if that's you. The f***ing EMF's going off. You can move back. I'm sorry I called your name dumb, Tim. I didn't mean it. I think he's f***ing pissed. I'm not even kidding.
I think you just pissed off the Shadow Man.
It's red.
If you... I don't know what to say, dude. That was it.
What the f***?
Tim, we just want to let you know that we wish you no ill will, and we would like to continue conversating with you if you could let your presence away from the device, if that would be okay. Are you still mad at Juicy?
If you're mad at our friend here who called you dumb.
Did you say dumb as you said dumb? Yeah. Yeah, it said the same exact word that you said as you said it. I feel like he's elbows forward on the table.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, so Tim, if this device is allowing us to be able to possibly hear you, is there a message you want us to know?
What are your intentions?
What the f***? I'm freaking out, dude. I don't know what to do. This has never happened before. I don't know what to do.
I want to hit the button.
Tim, I'm gonna hit the button.
Okay. I wanted to bring this up last time we saw this point of view. I, personally, would not have 3 cameras focusing on all of the people in this room. So, for instance, we've got this gentleman here in black, right, on the left side, and he's got his camera facing all 3. We've got the 360 camera, and then we've also got the other gentleman in a different color shirt, I can't tell what it is in the red light, who's also pointing at them. When we know that there is supposedly a Shadow Man who shows up in the hallway. So what I would personally prefer them to do, and what I would have done, is to have one person filming the group. You can have the 360 camera going, and then have that other cameraman focus solely on the hallway. Because we know that that is where the Shadow Man is supposed to show up. Now, I'd also like to point out, because I'm seeing it out of the corner of my eye, if you look in the corner of the room next to where this gentleman in all black is, you can see what looks to be a shadow figure. And that is, in fact, just a shadow of this gentleman in all black from the red light that is shining. We can kind of see it going all over the place. But I noticed it the last time we saw this point of view a couple minutes ago, and I wanted to bring it up because they are missing out on one hell of an opportunity to potentially get shadow figures coming down the hallway.
And on this, you feel free to keep interacting with it and all the things. I'm just gonna do this for the sake of transparency.
What the f***? That's the reset button.
Look, I reset the whole thing. There you go. Okay? Okay. I turned it all the way off, back on with the settings.
I think they're gone the moment the lights all the colored lights just went to red. 30? Okay, now they're...
Now everything died. Everything's dead.
Shadow Man, we want to know your intentions. Are your intentions good?
Sri just said bedroom.
Do you want us to go to the bedroom? The room with the dolls?
What the f? I think that's a yes. What's in the bedroom? Asthma?
Did you say Asmo? Like Asmodeus?
Asmodeus is one of the... I've been rocking out of camera. I apologize for that, but Asmodeus is one of the princes of hell. He's also the most powerful being in Dungeons and Dragons, or one of the most powerful beings in Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah, Asmodeus is just... hearing Asmo and jumping to Asmodeus is a bit of a stretch, but who knows? I highly doubt it's Asmodeus. He's a pretty powerful entity. If it was him, they'd be having a lot more physical evidence happening.
You just said the devil. Did you hear that? I heard that thing. What the f is happening? We're going to the doll room now. If there's anything you would like to do or say before we move, now is the time.
All right.
What the f? Boys, this is room 1.
When that thing started going off, dude, I couldn't move. Like, the chills I got down my spine.
Well, I said, Tim, that's a dumb f***ing name, and then it went and got pissed.
That was up. That was a up way to start the video.
That's never happened on the REM pod before. That's a first on the boys channel.
We've never.
No, that is a literal first on the boys channel. That device doing that has never done that.
I didn't even know it could.
Do that. Me neither. Fun. How you guys doing? Having fun?
I got chills.
You got chills?
All right.
We're chipping away at cameraman Dylan. Let's go.
The camera guys are skeptics,
We're gonna find out. How you doing?
which is okay.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
Yeah, he's ready. He heard devil and he smiled, I swear. We're in the bedroom.
That's where he wanted us.
All right, Shadow Man. If you're here, give us a sign.
Pull out the doohickey, brother.
Tess, is that all right? Let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go. We're here.
To the left. I swear that said to the left.
But to the left is the room we just came from.
Or the bathroom. Other way? Did John just say left again? He did.
Did say left.
Oh, I just got chills.
In the restroom?
Okay, if we notice in this room as well, there is another potential mirror portal, because we've got the mirror behind the bed here, and then there's actually a mirror behind the dolls as well.
Let's look in here.
And on the vanity as well. So, a trifecta.
What's in here?
Did that just say the end when he walked in there and asked what's in there?
It spiked when you said that.
There's this door. It's pitch black. It's pitch black in here.
Hey Eddie, I got bad news.
What's up, man?
The moment you walked in there and you're like, is it this one? I thought I heard on the radio, I thought I heard it's the end, and then Juicy's fucking things.
The EMF just went up to red. It hasn't moved once since we got in.
And then there's multiple mirrors in the bathroom, all facing each other. So this entire area is just one massive mirror portal.
Here.
They're trying to separate you from us, man.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
What was that? Did you hear that?
What?
Was that you?
What, the laugh?
No, the tapping.
That could potentially be a thing too, that they are trying to separate everyone. Spirits, especially evil ones, kind of cowards. They don't like groups. They won't show themselves to groups. They want to single someone out so that way they can feed solely off of that person's energy, get them to react to them. It's much easier for one person to, start to get scared and start to, expend more energy trying to calm themselves down that spirit can then feed off of. So it could very well be trying to get them to go alone by themselves into rooms by themselves. Personally, I think as a paranormal investigator, you should do that. If you think that a spirit is trying to get you alone, take a camera, take a digital recorder, go in there, see what you can get by yourself.
What tapping? It was like on the window or behind you? No, it was literally...
I heard that too.
Don't say that. It was like literally right here. I thought it was you like tapping your foot or something. Eddie, I think you, they really wanted you to go to the left.
They really wanted you to go to the left.
All right, let's see.
You should close that door.
Yeah.
You should close that one.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's the room we were just in. That's exactly.
The possessed doll wants someone to go into the room alone. So go in alone.
We were just in here.
Oh, now it's just you and me in the creepy doll room.
Yeah, but we got lights.
What's the deal with that doll again?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not good. Whatever it is.
I have a question, but I really don't want to ask it in case that EMF in your hand goes off.
Did you want us to come back in here? You said to the left. Well, you do want us back in here. Okay. Sounds like they want us back in here.
To all of the spirits in the home, I have a question. This device in Juicy's hand, if you go near it, it'll light up.
Yo,
Oh,
that's just the room we were just in.
Oh, really?
And I said, do you want us back in here? And it went to yellow.
What's with the rigmarole, Tim? What's with the rigmarole, brother?
All right, here.
My brother in shadows? What
They're
is
messing
going
with
on?
us.
so
Your narrator's about to...
Yeah, I got a question.
To this or?
Yeah, that you can leave that on. That'd be cool if. I'm just nervous to ask it. So, when we were in the previous room, I thought there might have been something in the hallway. Can you confirm if that was you?
Tim's already in the other room, dude.
Okay. All right. Good. I'm glad nothing went off.
All right, look. I have a feeling you're screwing us around here, Tim. Why did you want us to come into this room?
We heard there's a place on the property called the Milk Barn that we might be going to. Would you like us to go there?
Is there anything you can tell us about that place? Heard secret.
I heard secret too.
Are you,
Sorry.
oh shit.
secret.
Uh-huh. Yep. I'm about to ask. Let me see. Are you wanting us to go through the secret door?
Secret door.
The locked door?
Maybe there's a secret tunnel?
There's a secret door.
There's a door in the milk barn that's locked up tight, but they told us where the key is.
If you'd like us to go to the secret room in the milk barn, can you make any of these devices go off or try to communicate it to us somehow?
I don't know that this room has any activity in it.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
Well, you said they called us back over to the other room, which would also make sense because they kept saying left, go to the left. And then you went in the bathroom.
And then I confirmed that we needed to go back to the other room. Are we gonna go on the Scooby-Doo ass?
When you said that.
Are we about to go on a Scooby-Doo ass chase back and forth between the rooms?
Maybe there's something just about this room they don't like, or like it's hard to communicate in here.
They told us to come
They
here,
told
bro.
us to come here. Now they told us to go back, and they confirmed they want us to go back. They're just f***ing with us.
Again, one person goes to the room. One person stays in the bedroom. Third person goes to another room in the house. You all try to get stuff that way. You don't gotta be a group. Even if you're in a group, you guys can split up. It's not like Scooby-Doo. Okay, it's not like a horror movie. You should split up.
All right, we're back in here. You wanted us back in here.
So quick explanation, sorry to keep you waiting. The other REM pod was going off so much that we thought maybe we'll try using the other one to see if it goes off just as much.
He's being impatient.
Sorry. Sorry to keep you waiting. Tim? Are you in here with us? The Shadow Man?
Hi.
Hi. We're back. You wanted us back?
Why did you want us back? We appreciate you speaking with us, but can you be clear with your intentions? What do you want?
Where's the cat ball that's going off? I just saw in the reflection.
There's one right here, next to me.
It was going off.
Do you want to put this like in the chair?
Yeah.
Like a different spot. It's still okay. So my thing was, I was like, maybe there's something like in the table.
Well, I was about to crawl under the table and check it to make sure there was.
So that's why I was like, hey, Juicy, put it on the chair, and it's still.
I mean, newsflash, it's just a fucking table. I was actually about to crawl under it to make sure there's not, I don't know, whatever the could make that go off, but it's just a.
I heard shuffling again in the hallway. Was that you? That thing just keeps going. I don't know if I trust that.
That was not going off next to the doll, right?
No. Nope, that's the exact same one that was in the other room next to the doll.
That was not going off at all.
We put the other one away to see if this one would go off just as much.
Okay, really quick. Really quick. I know, you're pissed off at me. I know. Okay, I move.
What the is going on in this room, man? Why do you want us in here? What would you like to say?
Yes, we are here.
Yes.
They're still messing with it. Cat ball just went off again.
She said sorry.
Are you a female spirit?
It's me.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was dark. That was guttural. I liked it, but I didn't like it, but I liked it, but I didn't.
You got chills, dude. Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, we hear you loud and clear. Tell us exactly what you want.
That. I don't know what that is, but
They want to be heard. They want to be heard loud and clear. That's what they want.
we're clear
Dude, I
about
just
it.
got the craziest chills. What the That was a loud, clear
Okay,
that.
we heard you very clearly again. What is that you want?
I can't get over how clear and assertive that was.
Yeah.
Well, you want something.
What are you referring to? What do you want? What is that? We can't see if you're pointing at it. We can't see. Nightmare. That's fun.
Nightmare's always a fun word.
Get out. That was a clear get out.
Who's the one
All
that
right,
always
look.
says get out?
Look, you keep telling us to get out, to come back in here, to get out, to come back in here. Narrator?
He just said narrator come in here. Clear as day. Said narrator come in here. So he wants you. So I think
They want one person. And I would like for them to give us one person.
you're that. Was that referring to him? That's going off. I swear it just said alone.
What have I been saying this whole time? Alone. Alone. Like Squidward in the Alone Zone. One person in the room. No cameraman. One person with the camera. Maybe the spirit box. Maybe a digital recorder. One person. Alone. Also, it's getting really, really hot in here. I may have to turn the AC on, which means my audio may get bad soon.
Heard that too.
Is it our friends here that you want?
I think he said no, you.
I know. It does not say it said you.
Are you referring to last time when I was here alone in the chair?
I swear it said yep.
Okay, I think you've made your intentions clear. Thank you.
Well, I originally was the one who was going to go into that room,
Yeah, you can still do that.
but I think
For sure.
I think Tim or Sebastian or whoever it is that we're speaking to, which I think is Tim, could be Mr. Hall. I think it's Tim. I think they want you in there.
I don't want to go back in there.
I just went off.
I don't want to go back in there.
That's them putting their hand on your shoulder to be like, come on, big guy.
the last time I was in there.
They gonna touch you.
I don't want to go
Freaky
back
style,
in.
too.
I was so happy when you were going in. Okay, deadass, if I have to go in there alone, can y'all just like be out here?
No. The best I can do for you is the doll room. I'll take this table and raise you the doll room. Preferably, I want to be the living room. So if you hear anything over here, you know it's not us.
I think things have been leading to that.
And that's actually a very good idea. Again, he should be in there alone by himself anyways. Don't be a little crybaby. Okay? Fight Tim. Teach Tim a goddamn lesson that you're not to be messed with. But also, being more than like 1 or 2 rooms away is actually a very good idea when you're doing a paranormal investigation, especially if you are trying to be solo in rooms. So that way, if you are hearing something in another room, there is no reasonable way that it could be your buddy, right? They could, if they are in the room, they could have accidentally bumped into the table and not realized it, or stepped on the creaky floorboards. If it's just you, and then the room next to you is empty, and there's a sound coming from that empty room, you know that it's not someone trying to mess with you, or your friends potentially messing something up. So it's a very good idea to be more than 1 room away.
That room. Because when we were in that room, they kept saying go to the left.
Yeah.
And this room is to the left. Listen to that.
Hey, go off again if you want Juicy to be in the room.
That's cheating.
Go off if you want him to go into that room. Make that thing beep if you want him to go into there alone. The thing in the doorway. There you go.
No, you f***ing stretch that. You stretch that hard.
Could you do it again? Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, could you one more? Thank you. One more time? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I think they want you in the room.
Y'all better subscribe, bro. I swear to God. Y'all better go to the.
I agree. You guys all better subscribe to them and to me. And I like these ghosts so far. These ghosts seem like they're fun. I want to go here and meet them one day.
The boys.store.
Do you want the spirit box in there?
Yeah, I'll talk to people.
All right, brother.
Enjoy the doll room.
Actually, so the song that they're currently, pretending to play on trombone with their mouths is called Taps. That is the military funerary song. If this is where a battle took place during the Mexican-American War, or the Mexican-Texas War, I believe, because I don't believe Texas had been a part of the Union yet, that song might actually trigger any spirits that are left over from that battle. It could be a trigger device for them. So I'm just saying it could bring some stuff up.
I gotta pee. Okay.
Hey, narrator.
Yep.
We're gonna add one more thing to the mix.
Why?
We're gonna put this right outside your door.
It's gonna be outside your door, so if anyone's leaning against it, trying to listen to you or anything, you'll
Just
know.
trust us. We are not the ones f***ing with it.
Okay, well, here's my thing, though. If I hear it go off,
Ask who it is. You have the.
yeah, if I hear it go off, this is my only escape route.
Yeah, we'll put it right here. You can like juke around it
Yeah.
if you have to run. All right, big guy.
We love you.
Adios. We love you.
All right. I don't think it closes all the way.
Give it like
Yeah,
a,
it does.
Give it another good push. It's creaky, you just gotta.
Yeah, that's it, brother. Still creepy as in here, so.
Hit the zero too. All right, zeroed. It's all good, and your time starts now.
All right.
Fuck, it's already going off. That's not us, by the way.
All right, REM pod's going off. Sweet.
Should we go get the
Let's go get the toys.
Yeah, we brought some trigger items. We'll be right back.
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's talk about trigger items. Trigger items are items that are used to trigger these spirits. They are used to try to get these spirits to give you a response to something. It could be anything from old flintlock pistol to a piece of clothing to jewelry to religious items. Can really be anything. Normally you would want to do something that would be, like around a specific time and place during this. So for instance, a musket ball or some type of rifle ammunition, maybe a old captain's hat from the military that fought here, really anything that might have any type of significance to the spirits that are around here. It can help fuel them and give them energy.
For any entities, ghosts, spirits alike, I've been in here once before. Yeah, I've been here once before, so if you want to make your presence known, please communicate with me through this spirit box. So hopefully, if I hear your voice, it will be... Okay, that is my hand. All right, I saw that in the mirror. I was like, oh, freak out. That was Spanish. I don't know Spanish.
Okay, so while narrator's doing that, we're gonna go to the doll room. We brought a couple of trigger items, some kids' toys. There is a little girl spirit here believed to be Sarah, who can be heard jumping on the mattress, and she plays in the yard a lot and people see her, as well as Gustav, who's the shy boy, one of the sons of the owner and person who first settled this place, and brought some offerings.
Did that just say kill? That's not fun. Ugh. All right. Is there anyone here that would like to make their presence known? Did I just say me in like a demon voice? That was... Oh, okay.
All right, Sarah,
What'd you get for me?
we brought you something.
I'd like to point out Eddie picked out the toys also.
That's not true. We picked them out together. You can't say that as I'm pulling him out. Sarah, we brought you Anthony.
From the Fresh Squad.
We bought him at Walmart.
She has no clue what Walmart is.
I have no clue who Anthony is, or the Fresh Squad. Are they another YouTube group? Are they a reality TV group? Do they make toys for reality TV stars? I hope they explain who he is.
It's a store where you buy toys. We thought this doll would be something that you would like.
And in case it's not,
In case it's not, we also brought Baby Unicorn.
so you have a lot to pick from here between Baby Unicorn and Anthony from the Fresh Squad.
When we were in the other room, you said you were.
Okay, I want to point something out too that I noticed the last time we had his point of view. Scrying, like I said, requires a reflective surface, and they have created, again, another portal. In this house is full of portals. You can see right behind him is a mirror, which means that mirror is also reflecting the mirror that he would be looking into, because he even said he saw his hand move in the mirror. So, scrying into a portal. He hasn't done any scrying yet. He's only been doing spirit box stuff. But I just find it very interesting that the owners of this house are setting up portals all over the place.
Really interested in that. Can you tell me what that was? Me? They really did want me. Okay. Can you tell me why you wanted me in here specifically?
I will say I am very curious as to why the boys always use like a bright red light for everything. If someone knows the answer to that, if they've said it before in, a members video or in an old video that I haven't seen yet, can you let me know down in the comments below? I'm very curious as to why they always have a bright red light.
Something about the world. I've noticed that ever since I sat down in here, I feel like my right side, like someone is gripping my right side, like my right ribs. Is that you? Yep, okay. Okay, so you wanted me in here, and now I confirm you touched me. Great. Is there something you want me to do? Something you want me to say? It's going fast, man. I gotta stretch. I noticed the entire time I've been here almost, the REM pod has been going off outside the door. Is something trying to get in?
Do you think, based on the time period that the child spirit was, maybe
Confederate child spirit. Yeah, that's why we brought the unicorn doll. Just in case. Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything, but yeah. Also, a doll that looks like that might not have been the type of dolls that they played with at that time. I don't really know that much about the history of toys, but chances are they wouldn't have had dolls that looked much like that.
That's where the EMFers went off. Maybe we just put Anthony away. I think maybe we just. Sorry, Anthony.
Sorry, Anthony. Sarah, if you like the gift, can you please make the EMF go off? The green light.
Were any of Sebastian's children who used to live here? Do live here?
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stare into the mirror. Some say that is a way for you to be able to show yourself. Would you like me to do that? You would? Okay, I'll go ahead and take a look.
We've so far communicated with the Shadow Man, and we found his name is Tim. The fuck was that?
I heard one of two things. I either heard God or fuck off. And I don't think it was the latter one because you can't say fuck on radio waves.
But so far he's been seeming to follow us around and tell us where to go. If there's anyone that would like to make their presence known, please talk through this box. Tell the world if there's anything you want to get off your chest. Please tell me. Did that just f***ing say narrator? Yes, it's me, it's narrator. I've been here before. Listen. I swear to God, I heard something. Guys? Is that you?
Who's he talking to just now?
He was asking for us.
Was he? Why is he asking for us?
He's hearing the things going on like crazy. Yeah, demon.
He's asking for us.
Guys, is that you? No, that.
And you know, sometimes you just gotta do that. If they're getting evidence, or they think they're getting evidence, excuse me, I keep yawning, and they're calling out for you, sometimes it's best to just leave them alone. Don't respond to them because you don't know what that might cause to happen. Let them keep getting what evidence they can, and then eventually go find them. But like, or if you happen to have like a walkie-talkie, just be like, nope, not us, we're still in the room, whatever. But you know, sometimes just the way people's emotions start to act up could be a sign that something is going on in that general area.
I swear to God, I heard somebody walking outside. Don't you f***ing laugh. Don't you do that demonic laugh. Don't you do it. If there's someone outside this room, please talk through the door. Tell me what you want. I'm gonna die? What? No. And the REM pod's going off.
I think they're rocking with.
Okay, so the 360 camera shuts off. Then you get to you're gonna die. So I'm curious, how much footage do they actually have for the members of the 360 camera? I wonder if they're gonna notice that it's off at some point.
Should we pull out the big guns?
We should pull out the big guns. Maybe Gustav, who doesn't normally like to show himself because he peeks through windows. Maybe he'll come out with the next item. We also brought some toys for boys. Maybe he'll like Anthony, do you think?
He might like Anthony.
As well as Mr. Beast.
So, we're not going to get into the details of who Mr. Beast is, Gustav, but
We think you'd like him.
yeah, I think Gustav would like
You were
Mr.
alive
Beast.
today.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Should we pull him out?
We should also point out, you could potentially get a gold panther. There's only 10,000 of them made. It's
Sound like we're doing an ad, but I'm just really excited to open it. Probably more excited than Gustav, to be honest. All right, Gustav.
We're turning this investigation into a Beast-style video.
Narrator's in the death closet right now, and we're playing with Mr. Beast toys. All right, what did we get? What did we get, Gustav?
You're gonna like this one, Gustav.
Not a gold panther, but it's still very cool.
Stand up? No, I'm good.
Wait, why do you want me to stand up? Is something happening? Whether you go by Shadow Man or Tim, are you in here? It's locked open. The door's not locked. It can open.
Gustav, if you would like the Hey, I'm Anthony from the Fresh Squad, please make this device go off in any sort of way, and we will leave it here for you. We know you're shy, so you don't have to stick around, but if you'd like us to leave this toy, just make this device go off.
Where's the other toy? They just did an unboxing of a Mr. Beast toy, which I wouldn't have spent money on at all, even as a trigger device. I would have brought like a ball, or maybe like a ball in a cup, some type of, I don't know, like army men, stuff like that. But where is that one?
Maybe they don't like toys.
Well, that didn't work.
Do you want us to open the Mr. Beast one?
Is that you? No, I'm not going to push it. I will not push the door.
Oh, look how cool he is.
Is that you outside the door?
Right, Gustav?
Don't open.
I got stuck in it.
It's pretty, actually, it's pretty cool.
No? Don't open it? Don't? Guys?
That's us.
Was that you?
Yep.
Yo, some weird shit's going on, man.
You're doing great. We're playing Mr. Beast toys right now, and there it is in the back closet.
One of the noises was that.
Gustav didn't even say if he wanted you to open it. You just opened it up before anything even happened.
Do you like this, Gustav?
Hey, Gustav, it's me, Mr. Beast.
That's not what he sounds like.
I think, if anything, an old Civil War era ghost would probably be very confused as to what the hell that even is. I'm confused as to what the hell that even is. And I know who Mr. Beast is. I don't like him.
Hey Gustav, it's me, Mr. Beast. If you like this toy, and you want me to stay here forever with you, and for the man,
Then hit the subscribe button,
Hit the subscribe button.
and I'll donate 10,000 more toys to spirits all around the country. That sounded like Donald Trump more than Mr. Beast.
I'll donate 10,000 toys to spirits all around the country.
All of the great children of the United States of America are gonna get a Mr. Beast toy.
Gustav, please make the EMF reader go off if you'd like us to leave this toy, and you can have it. You don't have to stay in the room with us. We know you're shy. Just give us a sign.
What the Wait. Why is that not moving? Get out? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm looking in my reflection. I can see my reflection, like, in the mirror in front, it's looking in the mirror in back. But in that reflection, it like keeps going up like a stairwell. In that one, nothing's moving.
And that's really curious. I wish he would turn the camera so that way we could see if he's actually not moving in the mirror. But it might be difficult because it does have an IR light on it. That's why everything's green. And that would just shoot back the reflection of him, of the IR light. So probably wouldn't work too well. This is my issue with scrying, like I said earlier, is there's no way to confirm what he's seeing, right? Because he's seeing it. We are not. And I wish that there was a way to do so.
I'm just not gonna think about it. I'm just not gonna think about it.
liked any of the toys that we brought.
Do you think we should go check on narrator instead?
Let's see. Let's give him a couple more minutes. Sounds like something's happening.
Okay. Is there anyone in this room with me right now? The f*** is that? That REM pod keeps going. Oh, f***. Felt like a cramp.
That's another thing to look out for too when you are ghost hunting. React to what your body's doing. If you feel sharp pains in the side, document that. If you get a headache, document that. If you feel dizzy or you're getting goosebumps, document those things, because we don't know what effects spirits can have on the physical body. They could very well be jabbing you in the side to let you know, hey, I'm here. Maybe someone got stabbed with a bayonet in the ribs and he's feeling residual energy of that stabbing. We don't know. It's always good to document your feelings when you are ghost hunting. That is just as important as getting evidence on camera.
What the f***? That was a very creepy, deep-ass voice that just said, leave.
Gustav, if you want me to have the toy because you don't want it and not Eddie, give me a sign.
Wait a minute, Juicy.
Hey, bud.
But that also just goes to show, too, that your phone, your camera, anything can set off those devices if they give off electricity.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
Juicy.
Yeah.
Did you buy Anthony to try and make a skit of the spirits not liking the doll so that you could keep it?
No. What? What are you talking about, dude? Listen, all I know is that Gustav wants me to have the Mr. Beast toy.
Oh, wait. You bought these for you, motherfucker, didn't you? Both of them. You wanted Anthony.
I guess since nobody's taking them, shit.
A soldier?
Remember what I was saying? Soldier stabbed with a bayonet in the side. That could be why he's feeling cramps in his ribs.
You got hurt. Wait, am I talking to one of the soldiers? You can talk to me. I'm a soldier myself. No,
Is he a soldier? I don't know anything about these guys from The Boys. I don't know any of their past. I don't know what they do. I can tell why he's called narrator, because he does have like a very good in a world where death and destruction reign supreme, Ben and Jerry's. I can hear the voice. I don't know. Is he former military? If so, that's pretty interesting.
I'm not evil. You want to what? Come on, you want to what? To save me. Yes? Save me from what? What do I need saving from? I was a soldier just like you were. You can talk to me.
It sounds like he's from here. It sounds like he is having a full-on conversation with somebody. Are those Jordans?
Yes, sir. He's Anthony from the Fresh Squad, bro, not f***ing Stale Squad.
These are Jordan 4s, 6. I don't.
We should probably go check on narrator. He's past this time.
Do you want his shoes?
No, I like his feet.
That is so weird. It says Shadow Man. My head's covering it. he's gonna react to that, but like, who is the Fresh Squad?
You did not just f***ing say Shadow Man. You did not. Oh, okay, okay. What does the Shadow Man want to do with me? Why does he need me?
Hey, Raider.
You guys out there?
Yeah.
Bro, what the f?
We're here for you, big guy.
Can I get out? Or what, you want me to keep going?
No, get out.
Okay. F***ing Christ. Get me the f*** out of here. Get me the f*** out of here.
What happened?
Spark Node version? That motherfucker didn't stop going off the entire time I was there.
We could hear it the whole time.
When I was in there, at first I got random shit, just asking questions, getting random responses. There was no correlation. I was like, okay, we're starting off slow. I looked into the mirror. Because something said, yes, look in the mirror. I'm like, all right, cool. I looked.
Something told you to look in the mirror?
I was like, hey, do you want me to look in the mirror?
Okay, and so I'm guessing they've noticed that the 360 camera is not recording because it looks like they took it off the tripod. So I'm guessing battery died or it turned off on its own for some reason. I hope they tell us why.
I heard, yeah. And I go, okay, I'll look in the mirror. I stared at it. So you know when you look in two reflections, or like if you look in two reflections going one way, angle it, it'll look like a revolving.
Yeah, like it goes.
So, but with those ones, it looks like it goes up like a circle.
Yeah.
So I see me, see another reflection, and continuous. I move, and one of the reflections in the very top doesn't move.
Nuh-uh.
So I go.
The EMF's going to red while you're saying this.
So I go, oh, okay. So I move very violently to be like, all right, I'm gonna try and change directions. The one at the very top doesn't move. So I go,
what?
Okay, all right.
Did you get that on camera?
I got everything pointed at me, and I didn't move. I did not move that from that chair.
Were you able to point the camera at the mirror to see if it did that?
I can go back in, I can try again, but what did happen?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I held the fella up to my neck the whole
Something
time.
just creaked in there.
Yeah, oh, I'm aware. I felt like someone was grabbing onto my ribs, and I'm like, is that somebody? And I just heard, yeah, like an evil laugh, and I go, that's fun. As I asked more and more questions, because certain questions gave actual answers, I heard soldier, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I can connect with him. I said, I'm a soldier too. You know, what's going on? And I heard protection. Like, he wants to protect. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, who? Like, do you need to protect something? What is it? You.
Oh.
And I'm like, from what? And there was a long stream of kind of silence, and then it went, shadow, kept going. The other thing is, so when I yelled a little while ago, I'm like, is that you guys? And you said yes. You confirmed that. Did you hear me yelling in the beginning?
Yeah, Juicy walked to the bathroom and you were like, is that you guys out there?
Yeah.
But I don't know what you were talking about. What did you hear?
Because I heard footsteps.
Yeah,
But I heard shuffling.
Juicy was walking around.
Okay, cool.
We were setting up in this room, so you might have heard
Who the
us.
fuck is that?
It's Anthony.
All right, cool. I just
From the Fresh Squad,
Oh, sick.
with no shoes on.
Let's go.
I was wondering when he was going to acknowledge the doll in the pocket.
Nice.
The Shadow Man is becoming way more of a prominent figure tonight than I thought would happen.
So to recap, the children haven't made their presence known, almost like they're staying away from the house tonight. Mm-hmm. Potentially because there's an evil spirit named the Shadow Man in here. The Shadow Man, potentially evil,
Tim.
whose name is Tim. Not a good guy, he's been jerking us around.
Oh, that was the other thing that happened. When I was in there, the REM pod was going off, and I was like, okay, it's been going off the whole time, whatever. It got more prominent, and I go, okay, is there something out there that is trying to get in. And it said yes, and I was like, but as it said yes, there was another voice that says don't open. Oh. On the REM pod. I'm like, wait, do I not open the door? What's going on? Don't open.
Maybe they didn't want us to open the Mr. Beast thing because it was collectible. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they wanted to keep Anthony in the box, collectible.
How'd your room go?
If it's Anthony, they might not have wanted you to open it for a different reason. Also, it's getting really hot in my room right now.
None of them wanted the toys. The kids aren't around.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's strange. Gentlemen, behind us is the milking barn. This is one of the more intense spots on the property. People apparently in here meet Sebastian a lot, who's the original builder of this house and the first guy who settled the land. And usually when they hear from him, he's not very happy. It's usually him telling them to get out. So yeah.
Why is it called the milking barn?
Maybe they milked cows in there?
I've never actually heard of a milking barn.
Because we're gonna milk this content, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. That was so dumb. I'm even cringing at that.
My first thought is when I hear milking barn is jerk off room again, but
Yeah, it's probably the jerking it room.
yeah.
Look how f***ing creepy this looks from out here, man.
This is creepier than the house somehow.
I think so. It's just like this long ass.
I'm not gonna make a comment on
It's
that.
a weird building. Oh, look at these doors.
Up. They take Visa and MasterCard. I don't know if you saw that. Bottom right hand corner, they take Visa and MasterCard, just so you know.
These doors are actually insane.
Whoa. Head oxygen bar. Nice. But it's just a bed. Wait, what the f? They turned this into a bedroom?
Whoa.
What the f?
Can we go in there?
I think so. Yeah, should be able to go in both.
Well, I just got a really nasty feeling opening up this door.
Oh,
Wait, this one?
Yeah.
bro, it feels bad in here. Just crossing the threshold of the door. Oh, it feels bad.
All right, let's pick a room.
Whoa, what the f?
What?
Go in there and look on the couch.
Oh, what do you mean?
All the bundled up stuff on it, I thought it was a person when I first peeked my head around the corner. I was like, for just a split.
There's just a dude trying to sleep, like, I rented this room for the night, leave me alone, dick.
Are you gonna
Fucking
wake somebody up?
Yeah, I was like, is someone crashing in here? This is a weird room.
Imagine you just like stay the night, right? But you get this room and the whole inn is empty.
No, dude. I would rather do anything else.
The whole inn is empty. That door's open.
Yeah. That door's always open. I don't think it can close. Just
A single clock head. All you hear is, listen, ready?
So it says no entry pre-booked only, but yeah.
So is this where the key is? Is this a secret room?
Uh-huh. Notice how there's a map.
That's a great photograph.
Master lock on here.
Why does this have like such a sexy theme here and here? Look at what's going on. I feel like I'm about to walk into a strip club.
it's like
Sex sells, Eddie, even in the afterlife.
it's giving man cave right now. It's giving man cave vibes. Like this poster right here, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
That's why it's called the milking barn.
True.
I hate how much that makes sense. I really do. And now I'm even more curious about this place.
Bless you.
Dude,
For haunting reasons. Definitely for haunting reasons. No other reasons.
I thought I heard something over there.
What'd you hear? Wait, bring camera over here. What'd you hear?
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I don't want to go over there right now, so I'm gonna do it with this door.
What are you talking about?
Let me close this one. It sounded like this. So it was like the doors closed,
Yeah.
and it just sounded like someone was just pushing it just a little bit more. Like just closing it just a little bit more. Like someone's pushing on the door.
That's the restrooms.
Is there a ghost in the bathroom, bro?
No, just restrooms.
Don't go in the woman's bathroom.
It's not a woman's bathroom. It just says restrooms. Ooh, this felt creepy. I don't know why it felt creepy in there, dude. I got chills down my spine when you do that. Okay, so we have 2 bedrooms.
Uh-huh.
And whatever this is. Did you get the key?
I have a key. We're gonna find out if it's the correct one.
Oh, it worked. It's the correct key.
Okay, what do we think it's going to be? I think strip club. I think this is a bar / private dance lounge where sexy people show up and they do a little dance for money.
So this is the secret room?
Gentlemen, I give you whatever the heck this room entails. I can't really see in there,
It's
so.
big. What the f? Hello?
The f was that?
Wait, actually, what was that?
Was that one of you two?
What was it?
Shut up.
It wasn't.
Where did it come from?
It was the door.
The door closed?
Juicy?
Oh, the door probably just closed.
No, okay, what's freaking me out is that Juicy, in his explanation,
I closed that door.
closed it all the way. It just popped off.
I closed it all the way when I was showing them what I heard. That door's open.
That door's been open.
So I just shut it, right? Just how Juicy did.
It's not.
You have to pull on that f***er.
So what happened? Did it close or did it open?
I think it popped open a little bit.
Juicy literally did this, closed it all the way to prove a point, and it just popped off. What the f***? Oh no. Okay, here we go.
This room, by the way, is weird, to say the very f***ing least.
Okay.
Where the f*** am I? What is this room supposed to be? What is this?
Boudoir? Could be a place where they do like sexy photo shoots. Could be a brothel room. I don't know, but the more I see about this place, the more and more I want to go here. Purely for paranormal investigation reasons. Just the ghosts. No other reason.
The f***? I think this is a kinky room, Juicy.
They got the waters on the side and everything, bro. That's definitely what's going on here.
Yeah. Water's there for when you get sweaty.
They know.
Yep. Yep.
Guaranteed to get results. Okay.
Listen. I make sure that all my videos state that they are not suitable for children. I enjoy a tasteful pinup. Love me a pinup girl. I've actually thought about getting a pinup girl tattooed on me, but I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. It's also expensive, and you can help me out by hitting that subscribe button for free. That's not expensive.
Not really what I was expecting, but all right.
Why did she let us come in here?
According to her, it's a hot spot.
In here.
I bet it is. I bet it is.
She said just in the milk barns. She said in here and then in those 2 rooms. Shit.
So I wonder if this milk barn is actually like a photo studio where they do a lot of like boudoir and like risque photo shoots. And that this is just like the storage room for it, right? So like they have to move everything in there now. I would not be surprised in the least if that is the case. And then they just keep it locked up because, you know, you don't need to go in there unless you work for the place and you need to get the stuff for it, right?
It just happens.
Shall we get started? Okay, boys.
Time to go in the Estes method, dude.
We're here in the milk barn. Any spirits, we invite you to come in
Please, we would like to talk to you. Sebastian, if you are here, we would like to speak as well. And we are in the milking barn in the side room, so please come in here and make your presence known. We would like to speak to you.
Quick question. Did one of you guys touch the chandelier?
Huh. Yeah, it's like rocking back and forth.
Please tell me one of you touched it.
I didn't touch it. I've been sitting here the whole time. That one's not moving at all.
There's no AC in here either, and it's
No, for real, look, that one is zero motion. This one, full motion.
yeah, what the
Yeah, all right, cool, okay. Thanks for being here. Juicy, we'll let you know if something happens.
Yep.
Now, it could be a draft, but I don't think it is. I think that thing is up far enough over where, like, the edge and the lip of the doorway are that there shouldn't be any air brushing up against it, like coming from the other rooms, right? The air circulating in there. But it could very well have been someone brushed against it and just did not realize it.
Sebastian, is this you? Is there something you'd like to say?
Join you all.
Join you all? You want to join us?
Are you stuck? You want to join us in the living world?
All outside.
Okay, so that's really interesting. So the last episode that I reacted to the boys, they did an Estes method, but we did not get to hear what the person doing the Estes method heard. And I know that they said in the beginning of the video that members can get full footage of all the stuff that they heard. So I like that they're showing us some of the things that they are hearing. I'm assuming they're going to stop doing that in a minute or two.
They could be talking about all of the woods are right out there. The Watchers.
What if they're like trying to join us? They said, but they're all outside.
Maybe they're trying to join us inside of the house.
Are you, if there are any spirits or entities that wish to join us inside the house, you're more than welcome to come in.
That's up. That's it's like they're all outside waiting
From
for
the walls.
Oh shit. All right.
Is there a reason why you keep kicking people out of here? Why people are not welcome here? Do we know of any murders that happened in this building?
I can check.
I don't have it.
Probably talking about the
In the
ants.
water.
The soldier died in the water, in the creek.
Oh.
Are we talking to Steven?
What was the other one's name? Jet?
Stephen Jett. Stephen Jett was a soldier that died in the creek.
Very important.
That is very important.
I thought they said that someone had drowned their significant other in the river. Or is this another person? I'm very curious about that.
Very important that we got the name right. Okay, good.
Or very important that we
know that.
that we know that we're.
It happened.
I was just about to say that we're heading to the place where it happened.
Yeah.
You are noisy.
Okay. Shall we whisper? Is this better for you? Like an ASMR type thing.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll whisper. Sorry. We don't need to disturb you.
Outside.
That was just about to ask if you want us to go outside.
Yeah. So do you want us to go? You said you want us to go outside. Are you referring to the woods or the creek?
Are the woods dangerous?
Hang on. Was there a curtain that just moved? Something on the right side here. We'll go back one more frame.
To go outside, are you referring to The woods or the creek?
Yeah, boom. Right underneath my camera, right underneath where I am. If you watch, you can see this thing kind of bulge.
The woods or the creek?
Are the woods dangerous?
So is that like a door or a curtain or something? Are they going to acknowledge it at all? I do have this issue where, like, I point something out and I go back and we talk about it, and then in a moment or two they will acknowledge it. So I'll hit play. We'll continue.
My dad. Very clear.
Your dad. Did your dad die here too? Or was your dad a soldier?
Get out.
No way. We were told Sebastian, we get told by Sebastian to get out. People get told to get out.
I think Sebastian just arrived. Jet, when I was in the house, you were warning
In the middle?
Middle. You were warning me that you were trying to protect me from the Shadow Man.
Watch that perfect. Yes.
Yes, he was trying to.
The room.
The room you were in.
So he was in, the Shadow Man was in the room trying to get me?
A number of things.
A number of things were in that room. Okay, well,
Speak.
I was having a hard time. I was hesitating, about to say something. Yeah, okay, I will speak. Why do you want us to get out? If you're really here with us, can you give us a different kind of sign besides speaking? Can you make one of these REM pods go off, one of the red lights in the room? Feel free to touch that.
Okay, so we just saw that same area again, but I didn't catch any movement. Let's go back. We'll watch it one more time, just to be sure that there's no movement happening in here.
Speaking, can you make one of these REM pods go off, one of the red lights in the room? Feel free to touch that.
Nothing.
The veteran.
That's our friend Grant.
Yes.
What do you want with him? He's already been inside of your portal room.
Hurt.
You talk.
why are you fixated with me?
Help. The woods.
Are you saying you need help with something in the woods?
What's in the woods?
What's in the woods?
Don't do that.
Don't do what? Me ask him questions?
They told you not to speak, and when you spoke, you said not to.
Other dimensional.
He speaks Spanish. This might be an incredibly racist ghost that's like, you don't get to talk because you're not English or American or whatever. We might have a very racist ghost named Sebastian on our hands.
Why do they not like you? I just asked what's in the woods. They said other dimensional something.
You were helping me in the room before with Shadow Man to keep me safe. Are you trying?
He's back.
Shadow Man's back.
Dude, I got bad chills.
We want to know why people have never gone into the woods behind this place. Can you be more clear as to what's back there? They still want you, man.
If we go back into the woods, will you still be able to protect us?
More than 32.
Are you saying there's more than 32 entities in the woods?
Could have also just been gibberish.
Not dead.
It sounds like they're trapped. Like they still think that they're living. I think the current theme is that whoever's speaking through feels like they want to be living again. They think they're still living.
Yeah. That they think they're just living. They're essentially living a lie.
Exactly. They're trapped. Almost like in limbo.
Yeah. Is that how you're feeling? Do you feel as if you're still alive?
Maybe they want to speak through you. Maybe you should be the one going in there. Let's try it real quick.
Conjure Beck.
As we're both like, what the
I'm gonna wake him up.
Okay.
All right. It sounds like they want narrator to be the one to talk.
Really?
Dude, it's getting weird.
One of these days, I want to see an Estes method happen, where when they go to stop the person doing the Estes method, they react the way that mothers react when you wake them up at like 3 in the morning, and they act as if it's like they just got stabbed, or it's like they're deep asleep and then just funniest thing ever to see happen.
Did any of it make any sense?
Some of it did.
Some of it did.
We learned that whoever was speaking through was telling me to be quiet and wants him to speak.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about the veteran,
Yeah.
and also whoever's speaking is also believes that they're still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was weird. Like, Eddie was giving really good suggestions for questions.
And you were like, "Don't do that."
Yeah, he was like, don't do that.
Really?
Because you said veteran. They wanted him to speak. So I'm like, ask him if this and that, and they're like, "Don't do that."
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you stopped me in the middle of the sentence, like, "Don't do that."
Oh shit.
And I'm like trying to think of questions, but I'm like looking at Eddie, going like, I really wish I could ask.
Not to be that guy,
Yeah.
but what if they're racist?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I mean, these are Confederate soldiers.
Yeah.
They fought against Mexicans.
Specifically here.
I'm a psychic. I know these things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like, what if they just literally don't want you to speak?
I have a green card.
Yeah. Get.
I was about to say he is an American. Just so we're
No.
every ghost in the vicinity.
I mean.
It's true though. It's true. Because it sounded derogatory towards me when I would speak.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I was thinking it, but I didn't want to just come out and be the guy to be like, "Oh, they're being racist."
But like, literally halfway through your sentence, they cut you off and said, "Don't do that," and they told you to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Veteran,
Here I go.
get your ass in there. See what you learn.
All right, gentlemen.
You going under?
Here I go.
All right. I guess you requested for our friend to speak for you, whoever's here, so
Here he is.
here he is. Please feel free to do that now. Is there anything you want to tell us about this place or who you are?
Okay, you've got the veteran. What did you want? What did you want him for?
Beg?
Beg. We're not gonna beg you.
Give me.
Gimme. Beg, gimme.
We're not gonna beg you. We just want to ask you questions.
What do you want? Give me what?
Let's go.
I think that was Olivia Rodrigo coming through. So now is a perfect time to talk about how exactly a spirit box works. And I talk about this in all of my videos. We go over exactly how these devices work. The way a spirit box works is it cycles through radio frequencies. And it cycles through them very, very fast. That's why you hear that noise, right, in between the words. And what happens is sometimes words can come through those radio signals. Because the way that a radio station works is they have got the main radio signal that they've got, say it's 104.2, right? 104.3 is the same radio station. but broadcasting at a different frequency. And then 104.4 and 4.5 and 5 point blah, 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 right? They're all the same radio station, but they're all different radio frequencies because in some locations it comes in stronger than other locations at that frequency. So the spirit box cycles through that. So you can get words, songs, most things on the radio, at least on the FM radio, are going to be music because that's generally what plays. Sometimes you'll get ads, sometimes you can get conversations if it's like a radio talk show. But yeah, basically that's what a spirit box does. It goes through and it scans through all these things, and your hope is that when you ask a question, these spirits can then use those frequencies to speak back to you and give you a coherent, concisive response, right? Now, you do not need a spirit box to go ghost hunting at all. You need 3 things. And we talk about this in every video, but there might be someone new here. First thing that you would want, right? Let me grab them off of my shelf that I have right above me, is this thing right here. This is going to be your most important piece of equipment, a video camera, right? So this one is a Panasonic 4K. I bought this for about $1,000 about 6 years ago. And I bought it because it films naturally in night vision. It has a night vision mode on, excuse me, so I can see things in like that greeny hue that you see sometimes. That's night vision. That's infrared vision on here. This on top of it is just a shoe mic that I bought to get better sound quality when I am filming my short films. And then the thing right here that looks really fuzzy is just called a cat's tail. Basically all that does is help break down wind noise and air noise. So if you're outside filming and it's very windy out, this helps muffle all that windy sound so you can actually speak to your camera and get audio, and you're not just hearing wind constantly blowing. It does not drown out motorcycles, unfortunately. Another key piece of equipment you should get if you want to go ghost hunting is one of these. This is a digital recorder. This is a Sony digital recorder. I also bought this about 6 years ago for the purpose of ghost hunting. And all you do, you turn it on, you hit record, you ask a question, and then you wait about 10-15 seconds. Then you ask another question. And you rinse and repeat this process for however long you desire. And then once you're done, you can stop recording, go back and listen. And what you are hoping to hear is any sounds, any voices that come through in between you asking questions. Now, sometimes you could get a response while you're asking a question. You can usually tell pretty well whether or not it's a, person talking or if it's, someone that's not talking. One of these guys, like I said, super useful. You can set these up and just leave them in a room that's supposed to have, a lot of like disembodied voices or maybe knocks and stuff like that. You can let this record in a separate room and go somewhere else and then come back and, check the audio from there. So that's the second device. The third device, and you can use this for very simple ones, but it's one that you probably already own. It's a phone, smartphone. This has a camera on it. It'll allow you to record. This has digital recorders on it that you can record just audio on. I am convinced that if we do ever get concrete proof of the paranormal, it's going to come off of a cell phone. It's going to be someone who just randomly captures it. Now, there are other things that you can get on your phone. For instance, you can get a Spirit Box app. Whether or not it works like a regular Spirit Box is to be debated, because personally for me, I don't know how coding works. But I think it would be very simple for whomever is making the app to go in and set like timers or set up different things where it just goes through and randomly says things. Now, I actually have a couple of friends who went ghost hunting at another location, and they have that app on their tablet and their phone, and they did get some pretty interesting responses. Now, whether or not those responses were accurate or concrete, I couldn't say, but they were very interesting. So yeah, those are just the few things that you need to go ghost hunting. A camera, a digital recorder, or your phone. And you need a haunted location. Now, you could do like Sam and Colby and break into places. I'm not saying you should do that at all. You will get in trouble if you get caught, and it will be completely on you. Or, like what the boys have done here, is they have rented out this entire place for the night. Now, that might be incredibly difficult for a lot of us to do because that costs a lot of money. But who knows? Maybe you have a friend, right, who's saying like, hey, weird shit's happening at my house. Take your camera, take your stuff, and go and do an investigation at home, right? It doesn't have to be these big, fancy places with all this recorded stuff, right? Sometimes it's just going to be a house that something has happened in. And that's really all you need.
Let's go. Where do you want us to go?
Where's my home?
They're lost. This is what we were hearing as well.
There was one.
Maybe that was Sebastian being like, where's my home? Like, this is not my home. You guys did something to my home. What did you do? Or it could very well be a dead soldier who's like, hey, this, like, I died here. Like, where's my home? Like, I want to go home.
Spirit specifically here that was lost.
As far as it is.
I cannot remember.
Are you a traveling spirit? Someone just passing by?
Didn't you know?
Didn't you know? Yeah.
So they're lost. They believe they're living. They're trapped.
They're out from here.
He's laser focused.
I am laser focused. I'm trying
In other words,
to put together what it is you're telling me.
Did you guys ever ask about the shadow man?
We did. You said he was back.
Oh, great. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we asked about the Shadow Man. We're gonna go in the woods now. We're gonna go to the creek first to go see Steven. Is there anything you need us to know before we head out there?
don't take things of value. The truth is,
Yo, you think just because I'm Mexican, like I'm gonna take things of value from you?
Could be that. Could also be most states have laws against that. Where if you were to, say, go out to a riverbed or a field and you found an arrowhead, for instance, taking that's a crime in a lot of states because it is archaeological evidence and they have special laws about all of that. There's a guy on TikTok that I follow named ArchaeoWolf who talks about that, where you can't just go and like take things from a historical site or a historical landmark because you don't know what that could be contaminating. So maybe the ghost is an archaeologist and they're just like, hey, don't take the arrowheads because we need that for information. Or it could be that he's just incredibly racist.
Here. He's a funny guy. He's a funny ghost.
leave me sane, I think it said.
Let me ask this. Do you not like Mexicans?
I've got things.
Are you scared I'm gonna take them? I don't think they like talking to me. He's been very silent.
If you would like us to make
66.
sure...
Did he say 666?
Yeah, I think so.
66.
Oh, thank God, he was one off.
Okay.
If you would like us to make sure our Mexican friend doesn't take anything valuable on the way out, could you please just let us know or set off one of the red lights or... because it seems...
Yeah.
Will do, man.
That's fucking funny.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
And you.
What? And me?
I don't know why. All I can think of is the episode of the Boondocks where, is his name Jerry? The neighbor, the lawyer neighbor, gets possessed by the dead ghost that hates black people. Or no, does the ghost hate black people? Or no, it's just a black ghost who possesses him, and they have to bring in Uncle Ruckus to exorcise him. And for some reason, that's all I can think of right now with this. It's just so funny. Because, like, how are you going to be a ghost and still be racist? How are you going to be dead? First of all, you fought for the Confederacy and you lost. So you're a loser right there. You're also dead and you're stuck here. And now you're being racist to the Mexican guy? That's funny.
You do.
Well, I'm not gonna steal nothing.
It's true. Oh, well, what, you think I'm gonna steal him? You say he won't? But you think I will?
Sorry, man.
He doesn't want to talk to me. He's only responding to you.
No, it's weird. And he thinks you're
One
gonna
stick?
He thinks you're gonna steal stuff on your way out.
I'm not gonna steal even one stick, okay? All right, we're getting out of here.
No turning back.
Okay. All right. Should I get him out?
Yeah.
All right, man.
That just felt like gibberish to me.
So basically, you just said you didn't like Eddie, and
Because you thought I was gonna steal things.
you thought he was gonna steal things, and then I asked if you wanted, like, you stopped responding to Eddie.
You just wouldn't talk to me, but you would talk to Juicy.
So I was like, if you want us to make sure our Mexican friend doesn't steal anything on the way out, just let us know. And you go, yes. You just got told not to steal anything valuable on your way out by a ghost.
No way, dude.
A ghost that refused to directly talk to you, too. I think it's time we go to the creek and then
the
final boss.
the rendezvous.
It's the woods.
This is it, fellas. This is the creek.
Yep, this is where Stephen Jett died. It was right back here in this creek.
Shit.
It's kind of creepy out here.
A little bit. A little bit.
In classic Texas fashion, there's almost nothing in it.
Water is
Water's a scarcity here.
I'm sure back in the day they had a little bit more water, but this is
Oh, they got the 7-Eleven cup.
that's cool.
It's funny because on the map, this is like a big blue stream, this whole area.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So Steven died here.
Literally right here. Down in this creek. And I'm assuming a lot of people in that battle died probably around this area as well.
Just from a strategic standpoint, going from that, if just to get over into the house, this whole thing right here is just a f***ing kill zone.
Yeah.
Once you go in here trying to advance upwards, that's
Mr. Strategist over here.
sorry. It is though. This is a kill box.
Okay, so we are going to do an Estes out here.
Near the creek.
Yeah, and
Look at all these bugs.
Let's say you got all
swarmed.
Oh my God, light!
And that is one of the issues, again, when you're outside and you're doing stuff. If the bugs are out and about, they are going to flock to your lights. And they can contaminate... they can contaminate footage just by, kind of being there. They can break up what could be, potentially orbs of light that could be seen out in the distance and stuff like that. Also, they could, swarm you and just, you would feel a bug hit the back of your head and you might think, oh my God, there's someone there. It could very well have just been a bug. It's always impossible to tell. And bugs are annoying, and I hate them.
I'm still hung up on Shadow Man. I want to go back to that room.
I'm down to go back to that room.
Yeah, I would like to.
We can, if you want, we can do the woods, and then head back to that room one more time.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the Estes method out in the woods by the creek. Everything's kind of been leading up towards the outside area, the creek in the woods, the creek where Stephen died, Stephen Jett, the soldier. We spoke to him, you spoke to him.
I spoke to him in the room, inside the house, and he told me he was trying to protect me from Shadow Man.
and we potentially spoke with him just prior to this,
Where he said it again.
where he said it again, but he also mentioned that he was lost and he felt like he was he felt like he was a part of the living again.
Yeah, and that there was something out here.
Okay.
Let's do it. There ain't any spirits, fallen soldiers out in these woods, or anyone who would like to speak, please, we invite you to join us and do so.
One.
One. There's one right now.
Just one. Do you think it's Steven?
Could be. I mean, this is where he died.
You said there's only one out here. Is this you, Steven? We want you to know that if there's anything that you would like to say, please relay it to our friend, because we would like to hear it. Is that you walking around in the woods, Steven?
Sorry, I'm gonna try to switch it to AM.
Okay.
Because I'm not getting anything. Maybe they actually don't want to talk to me. I'm not getting anything.
Try AM. If you don't get anything, then me or Juicy will switch in. If they actually don't want to talk to you, that's nuts.
Stop.
Oh, they just told him to stop as he put it back on.
Do you think that's what that was?
Yeah, it might be. Do you
New.
knew someone new? Fuck.
Oh, man.
You want someone new in the headset? Do you not want our friend in there anymore?
Would you like to speak through somebody else?
Grizzly man.
I mean,
I'm not a grizzly man.
I don't know about grizzly, but
I would say grizzly. Would you like our grizzly man veteran to speak instead? Would you like somebody else to speak, the grizzly man, instead of our friend?
600.
I don't know what that has to do, but I still can't get over the beginning where he was just like, grizzly man, grizzly man.
Walk. Bloodbath.
Was the battle that happened here a bloodbath? Is there anything you can tell us about the battle that happened here?
Where'd they go?
Are you talking about your comrades? Where do you think you are right now?
This gate?
Right there.
Yeah.
You're here. That's blunt answer. This is Steven. I know you were trying to warn me and protect me from the Shadow Man.
Suspect. There are many.
There are many again.
Stationed.
Soldiers, probably.
Probably.
Referring to. He sounds like he's talking as if he is literally a Confederate soldier.
Yeah.
Or one from the Texican army.
He still thinks he's there.
Yeah.
Let me try and tackle this
That
from a
is.
different angle.
He just said that is.
Yeah. Sir, do you have any new orders for me? What do you want us to do?
I like that. I like that a lot. I like that they think that they are speaking to a soldier, so they are going to start talking as if they are speaking with a soldier. I love that. That is a fantastic idea. If that is something that you can do, if you know for a fact that like the spirit is supposedly a soldier or a doctor or a cook or something like that, if you can speak to them in a language that they know, and I mean that is in like a not like the actual like in the dialect that they know. Soldier, do you have any new orders for me? Soldier, what are your orders? Right? Maybe this is a low ranking officer that they're speaking to who's not going to have orders for you because you're on the same level as them. That I love that they are doing that. That is such a great idea, and I gotta give him props for that.
Really? The ball. This is Sarah.
This is Sarah.
Sarah's the name of the little girl that plays.
No shit.
There was 60.
Whoa. 6.
So we've now gotten 3 separate numbers. We've gotten 66, 600, and 60. All triple sixes. All sixes. Or a 6 number, basically. That's interesting. Could it be El Diablo, the devil, 666? Probably not. Probably a stretch. Could there have been 600 soldiers? Could there have been 60 deaths? 600 casualties? Who knows? But I find it very interesting that we've now gotten 3 sets of numbers, all correlating to the number 6.
Is pretty much the exact amount of Texian soldiers that were left to rot here where they were felled.
So now we might be talking to Sarah.
The little girl. Are we speaking?
Are you speaking to Sarah?
Are you looking for your ball?
We were told not to go deep into the woods.
Is it Willow?
Must be Willow.
Makes sense.
We were told not to go deep into the woods.
Makes sense.
We get to go there.
Who the fuck is Willow? What? Is Willow the owner of that? I'm so confused. Who is Willow? What are we who's Willow?
They get to go there, but not us. Is there a reason why the living shouldn't go into the woods?
Lieutenant.
Is that the dog?
Speak.
Willow.
It's a dead end.
The f do you mean?
Okay, I'm assuming Willow's a dog that lives on the property or something. I'm very confused. I would like for them to tell us who Willow is.
So the living shouldn't go into the woods because it's a dead end?
It's a dead end?
What is that?
I don't know. I'm hoping it's Willow. I'm really hoping it's the dog.
One of us.
Oh, it's one of them.
Don't f***ing do that. Is it one of the watchers?
Are you one of the people who watch from the woods?
So like now might actually be a great opportunity to use that thermal camera. Because if there is a dog, it would pop up against the trees, right? The dog's going to be a different temperature than the trees and the brush, so you would actually be able to see it walking around. This would have been a great opportunity for that. They probably weren't thinking about that because they're getting some pretty decent answers so far from this Estes method, but this would have been the perfect opportunity to have that thermal imaging camera going.
Willow.
Stop.
What the f? Oh.
I haven't seen anything over there.
I don't see anything. Yeah. Well, we're gonna head into the woods now if there's anything.
Everywhere.
Are they watching us from everywhere? We were told they like to watch. Steven, if you can hear me, if we go in those woods, will you protect us?
Stop. That was like a yell.
I was gonna say that was like a desperation stop. Like, do not go there. That was pretty neat.
They really don't.
They really don't want us to
in
go in the woods. This is actually getting bad.
Yeah.
It's not just been like a tee-hee, all right, maybe don't go in the woods. It's been like,
Don't do that.
multiple times, don't go in the woods. Oh, the was that?
Don't worry, it just came from the woods. Well,
Okay.
was that you? What was that?
Was that another warning?
Stop again.
do we do? Well, I'm sorry, but we are going to head.
Yes, I do. What else?
We are going to head into the woods now. If there's anything you would like to tell us before we go. If you know for a fact that it is 100% a terrible idea for our safety, tell us one more time. Just tell us to stop. 20 seconds. If not, we're going in the woods. All right, 5 more seconds. I just need to hear you say stop. If not,
Run away now.
mother, dude, what?
Eddie's not gonna be happy about this.
Eddie's not gonna be happy.
Oh, Jesus. Alright.
The worst.
What? The worst?
Okay.
I think we
Bring us home.
That sounds bad.
Bro.
So that was bad.
I feel like I was just saying gibberish.
No.
Hold on, before you explain something to me. About 5 minutes ago, up until about 5 minutes ago, I don't know if y'all saw me like put my hand up to this and just kind of smile.
Yeah, I remember that.
I felt like something was pressing down on my shoulders, and the entire time I was in there, it felt like there was this like man or like presence, like very heavy presence just standing over me like this, like very oppressive. And it
say that.
and it hold on, before you explain, it just felt terrible.
Yeah.
What happened?
So
You're not gonna like it.
it started off with basically them not wanting you to speak again.
Yeah.
Right away. And then we asked who they would rather speak, and instantly you replied, the man, the grizzly one.
The veteran. Again. But when I started asking questions, then they were like, okay, now we're speaking to the veteran, and so we'll speak through you. Then you started popping shit off.
About what?
There was a lot of. So at first we gathered that Steven was still thinking he's stuck in that time period.
Because you talked about, like, we were asking about your battle, you know, and you replied like their camps, they're settled up north, they're stationed up north. We must march.
Yeah.
And you said bloodshed.
But I think I said bloodbath at some point.
You said bloodbath.
Yeah.
As soon as we asked about what the battle was like, because we asked what it was like, you said bloodbath. They're up north. We must march.
Yeah.
It was funny. In the middle of it, at one point, Nader said, "Do you know where you're at?" And you instantly went, "The gate."
Right there.
I remember I said the gate. I was like,
You went, "The gate," and then we looked around and we're like,
bro.
"Oh."
So then we started talking about like the woods and saying how that's where we're going next.
And you went,
You said stop 6 times, and then finally I was like, but during those times you started also talking about like we are here, like the Watchers were here. Something.
We thought Willow was like.
We thought Willow was over there because it was skittering all over the place. We shined the lights over there. Nothing was over there.
And we kept looking.
We
Dude, it sounded.
both cameras.
It sounded like this, but right there.
Really?
Like it sounded like an animal going
It sounded
going
like
through
an
the bushes.
animal going through something, and we couldn't find anything over there.
Could have been a big rodent of some kind that they just didn't see. It scurried away enough that they couldn't see it. Could have been maybe a snake. Snakes. They're in Texas. Could be some snakes down there where they're at. I'm not quite certain if snakes come out at night or not. They might not because it's cold and they're probably trying to conserve energy, but no, that's interesting. Could also just be rustling of the leaves from the wind. Might not look like it's super windy there. There could be a few, drafts coming in, stuff like that. Could be any number of things. Again, that's the issue that you have when you're outside doing an investigation.
going like, this is weird. And then finally we're like, all right, one last time, just give us one more sign, like one more warning that we should not go into the woods. And within those 30 seconds, they said, stop, don't, run away.
I seriously, I shit you not, I felt like there was a presence behind me that was pressing down on my shoulders.
The very beginning was basically them saying they don't want you to speak, and they wanted the grizzly guy to speak.
And then as soon as I started asking questions, they were like...
Then they opened up.
Oh, cool.
It was only when narrator started asking stuff.
All right, going in the woods.
I was about to say, time to be the first motherfucker in the woods.
All right, ready, boys?
I'm ready. I think. Not really. This is good vibes.
I was about to say, I was like, this is pretty. Let's just, can we just stay here? Oh, they're dropping. Ooh.
Is this the tree line we're not supposed to pass?
I think so. Maybe. How do you feel? Do you feel like shit's watching you in there?
I don't really like it in here, dude.
It's giving you spooky oogie vibes?
Just stand here for a second.
Oh, we're in the woods that everything told us not to go into.
Yep.
Always wanted to go to the woods, but I never thought of what I'd do when I got to the woods.
It really is, if you turn off the lights.
It's very Blair Witchy.
It's very Blair Witchy. Here, let me turn off my phone light. God, it feels so eerie in here, man. Because you look around and you see all these shadows, but you don't know what it could be, you know? It's probably just trees. I mean, I know it's trees, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's just so much old history here. There could be so many things out here. Supernatural and otherwise.
So there's 100%.
Did anybody else hear the gargling? Like the rah rah. Is that one of them?
And otherwise.
Right there, right as he finishes the word otherwise. Listen closely.
Here. Supernatural and otherwise.
So there's 100%.
It sounded like somewhat like gargling, like are you there? Maybe a bullfrog? I feel like they're too far away from the creek, though. I don't think the bullfrog would get that far away. They're usually pretty loud, too. I'm curious about that. Or maybe it was one of them made a noise or something like that, and they just didn't decide to acknowledge it, but that's interesting.
Lost spirits. We've confirmed Sarah.
Yes.
Is also here.
Yep. Definitely confirmed that Steven
and definitely other soldiers as well.
Definitely Confederate soldiers that don't like Mexicans.
Yep.
Because that's who they fought against.
Yep.
Whatever the Shadow Man is, some entity,
Shadow Man, named Tim, presumably.
something oppressive by that creek was right over me. I shit you not, man. What, bro?
Do you think that? Oh no, I didn't see anything.
You're freaking me out, dude.
Because when we were talking with Steven,
Yeah.
the entire time, how he kept saying like, "Oh yeah, no, he was trying to protect me from Shadow Man."
Yeah.
What if that's one of the other reasons why he doesn't want us to go back here, because he can't go back here?
I always walk away from these places with more questions than answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just hope that somebody more qualified comes back and actually
Goes for it.
does something.
Yeah.
Let's keep walking. Let's see what's over here. Oh.
Oh, that. You got the draped spooky moss over here.
This is a big ass palm tree, dude. Look at this palm tree.
What the f are they feeding that thing, dude?
Why are you here?
That's what they warned us about. This mutant ass palm tree out here in these woods. What the f?
Who the f planted you here?
Bro, it just gets weirder.
Yeah?
Look, you stand right here,
Yeah, this is.
You stand right here and you look out that way. You can't tell me like right here is not like the watcher spot.
Yeah, this is where the watch. This is where the watchee stands.
Yeah. Yeah, you stand here, this is where you get watched.
Yeah.
Something is definitely watching you here.
Yeah.
Yep, and you can see it's because of all that open space in between them trees. Something could be hiding behind them trees watching you.
I wish we could give you guys the answers you want.
Yeah.
But there's not like a. I don't think there's going to be a watcher ghost that's going to appear in front of our cameras and be like, so here's the deal.
It's me, the Watcher. You found me. You've come to my crypt. No one else has ever been crazy enough to do it.
So, like, technically speaking, the Watcher is Ryan Bergar and Shane Madej over at the Watcher. And I could see Shane being out in the woods acting exactly like he is. Like, you came to my crypt, I'm the Watcher.
As a reward.
Wait, shh.
What the? Oh, that was a leaf. Oh my god.
No, listen. What's that clanking?
I heard that.
There's like noises from right behind Braden over here. And then
Then I heard loud bangs.
clank over there in the direction of the house.
Hello?
Don't say that.
What if you hear hello back?
Yeah, what if you get a hello back? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, the ultimate test. Here we go.
Motherfucker.
Hello?
Now, it's a good thing that they're in Texas, because if you were to go out west, like California, Nevada, possibly Arizona and New Mexico, possibly Colorado as well, and you whistled at night, you could invite Utah. That's one of the other places I was in. You could invite a skinwalker to come after you, according to Native American folklore. I, for one, say do it. I want to fight a skinwalker. I'm built different. I can handle it. All you gotta do is suplex them, and you'll win. It's fine. But yeah, whistling at night in certain areas. If you hear whistling back, that usually means something's hunting you.
All right. Well, hey, upside. Nothing whistled back.
That's good.
That's good.
Hell yeah. Let's go. I want to do one last thing before
Nothing whistled back that you could hear.
we go.
What do you want to do?
I don't feel. Where are we?
Where are we?
Keep going. Go straight to the right.
I feel like we should go back to the main room that we started in
Yeah?
and do one last final hoorah. Okay, so before we leave,
Also, if you are doing an investigation outside, make sure when you get back inside, you check for ticks. Lyme disease is a terrible disease, and they're in Texas, which means the Lone Star tick is there, and that can make you allergic to red meat. Make sure you check for ticks.
I want to go back there by myself and just settle things with Tim because I feel like him and me got off on the wrong foot.
You said he had a dumbass name. I'd be
And
mad.
I feel like we haven't really cleared the air and there's just been like an elephant in the room the whole time. And I think I should just go back there really quick and just hash it out. Mano y mano, man to shadow, man.
I think that's a great idea considering the moment.
I don't know
that
if that's a good idea, actually.
I mean, you're the one. As soon as you said his name was dumb, he was
You should
coming
just
after
leave
us the
things
entire
be.
time.
I have to.
Need a good luck charm.
A friend to keep me safe. Anthony from the Fresh Squad, baby. All right, boys. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm just gonna go in there and I got a REM pod. I got a EMF.
Just squash the beef.
Now I have an EMF. Now I'm just gonna squash the beef, okay?
Have fun.
I'll just take the night vision camera.
Yell if you need us.
All right. Bye, boys.
See ya, Juicy.
All right. We are going into the Shadow Man room. Tim? I'm coming back there. It's me from earlier. I just want to talk about our interaction earlier.
As Juicy heads back to the Shadow Man's room, hoping to squash beef and not to his doom,
You back here, Tim?
the boys do this outro to wish you a good night.
I'm in the room. Just gonna set this down here.
A spooky video filled with freaks and frights. But it was not all spooky, for we made some good friends, like Steven. I'm blanking.
Steven was not a good friend.
Thank you.
Now, Tim, I brought the devices that you're familiar with. Shadow Man, Tim.
But if you like the content that we make and much more, you can support us heavily by going to theboys.store.
I feel like we got off on the wrong foot earlier. You agree? Do you agree? Those beeps were for agree. Here, look. Here, we'll get them in the... I feel like we got off on the wrong foot earlier. You beeped. I'm assuming that means that you agree. Can you touch that device again? It's really, really creepy in here by myself on this side of the house.
Get clothes and things that will make you cool. To steal your mom's credit card. Do it when you get out of school.
Tim, the Shadow Man.
I like how that implies that their viewers are currently watching this while they're in school. Or you can support my channel by hitting the subscribe button, and that's completely free. I don't have merch. I don't have a store you can go to, but you can hit the subscribe button, and the validation is what pays me. Thank you.
Man, I would like to talk to you. All right? I know you're in here. Let's squash the beef. I would like to apologize for calling your name dumb. Tim's a fine name. As fine as any.
You can also buy hot sauce with her card when she slumbers. Make sure you go to hungryboy.food. I f***ed up again.
Why do they have a hot sauce? Why does everyone feel the need to make a hot sauce?
Or everything will plunder.
This is why you get paid the big bucks.
I'm here to help.
Thank you, man.
I'm here to help.
Thank you, my God. It's been a long night.
Tim, if you could interact with this device in front of me, just like you were before. In fact, we can even, if you want to sit down in your chair, I'll scooch on over if you don't mind.
So hit the subscribe button and become a member. Click join. And maybe, just maybe, we'll convince you to spend all your coins.
If you're in here, Tim, I invite you, come sit down right here in this chair.
I don't know. I think that would make me not want to join. Like, that was bad, guys. That was bad.
And let's talk about this, all right? I want to talk to you. If you forgive me for what I said about your name, please touch this red light in front of me. It's the only way you can let me know. It's the only way, Tim. It's the only way that we can pave a path forward between you and me. You know, I tried to come here, Shadow Man, Tim, and do the right thing. You know, do the man thing and sit here and talk about things, hash them out. And it's quite clear to me that you don't want to do that. So how about this? Tim is a stupid name for a shadow man. Why did I say that?
What is he doing in there, dude? What the is this? Is it a coffee bean? Why was this in my backpack? What is that? Oh no, they're gonna think I stole it. The prophecy has come true. What the what did you steal? I don't know. Are those like berries from the woods? What is that? That was not in my backpack before. Look, it's like dried berries.
All this yapping about some supposed shadow man. I'm gonna call you a shadow boy from now on. What do you think about that, huh? What do you think about that?
I mean, I'd call it a shadow bitch. He seems like he's being a little bitch.
Name Shadow Boy. Shadow baby boy. Since you don't want to act like a shadow man, we can call you Shadow baby boy. The door to the closet creaked open a little bit when I said that.
You actually stole.
I didn't mean to.
Just pulled out proof.
Shut up, man. Hold on, there's more. Remember when they said I would steal a stick? I did not put that in the backpack. I shit you not, that was just there. That's dumb.
You little kleptomaniac, man.
That's dumb.
You just be stealing everything.
It's like they predicted it. It was involuntary. I didn't do it.
Oh my god.
Shadow baby boy Tim. EMF's going off now. After the door creaked. If there's any last interactions you'd like to have, Shadow baby boy Tim, now is the time. Have a happy afterlife. And I'll never see you again, so it's been fun. I hope you find a better name one day. EMF went off when I said that. All right, yep, that's it. Goodbye, Tim.
Okay, so that was the boys at the Black Swan Inn down in Victoria, Texas. I thought they did some pretty good investigation stuff. I love the fact that narrator, I want to say his name was Connor, started talking to the spirit Steve as a soldier, being like, hey, what's going on? I thought that was great. That was a brilliant in the moment decision. Terms of like the evidence that they got, mostly spirit box stuff. Didn't really see anything. We did see that part of the like door move or something like that when they were in the milk hut. That was pretty interesting. Don't know what it means though, because they didn't react to it. They didn't acknowledge it at all in post or anything like that. So who really knows? Maybe they had realized, oh hey, it was actually just one of us bumped into it or something. But yeah, I thought that was a great video. If you guys have any more videos that you want me to watch, you want me to react to any more paranormal activity stuff, make sure you guys leave the comments down below. And as always, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Again, for the 100th time, it's free. All it gives me is validation and lets me know that you guys want to watch more of this. And then, you know, hopefully soon, one day, I'll be able to go out, film some investigations, and upload them here for you guys to watch, and then you can critique me like I critique them and review them and stuff like that. But yeah, you can do all that stuff, all the free things. And we all know that I don't know how to end a recording or a video, so I just say a bunch of random words and I babble on and on and on and on and on and on and on.